Live. We are live, apparently. Hello, everybody. Bear with me. Hi, everybody. This is Mr. Brown. Who would like to see me? I was gardening yesterday in, was it 90-degree heat? The sun was beating down on me, and I cooked myself, everybody. Hi, everybody. This is Mr. Brown. What's today's date? It is Wednesday, May 27 in the year of our Lord 2026. I am Mr. Brown. And I trust you're all doing pretty well today. A lot cooler in certain parts of Blighty today. Still hot apparently in some areas, but felt quite chilly today. But anyway. Yes, guess who's cocking about in the background? And on that bombshell, let's get... I nearly pressed end stream then for some reason. Boomerang. Anyway, okay, let's get some guests up. So, first up, eating a plated meal, not Doritos, it is the Mega Geek.
Hello, everybody. I'm
Hello.
eating chicken curry.
Chicken curry?
That my mum made, and it's gorgeous.
Oh, nice.
So, chicken curry and rice.
Rice and peas?
Yes, rice in there too. It's brilliant. Yeah.
Can we hear some cutlery, please?
Yeah. There you go.
Welcome to Cutlery on Canteen Alliance. Right, Ian, it's great to have you, mate. You good, carry on eating. We'll get you back in a bit. Yes.
Yeah, I'm mute.
All right. Okay. Next up, he is the polar bear smoking, caffeine drinking, mic very good sounding Istaphobos.
Yay! Cheers! How is everybody?
Yeah.
Hey, chat.
Well, you all right?
Yeah. You know what? 1990. What a banger year. I was thinking, and I'm looking at the movies. There's no way Gavin's not going to fuck this one up.
He is. My second year at university, 1990.
Like there's just so many. You think there can't be any more, and then, oh, holy crap! Like Tremors. Like, yeah, it's just great. Can't wait.
Spoilers, by the way.
Well, I mean, yeah. How many are we doing? 20, 30, or 40?
We're doing all of them. So it's 18-hour stream, folks. Anyway, Ista, it's great to have you on, mate.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's great to have you on this show. Allegedly!
Allegedly!
And on that allegedly bombshell.
Great to be here.
Should we get the next buddy on?
Yeah, let's please. Okay.
Here he is, folks, fresh off his latest chapter of Praxium of the Pathfinders. He was on Wayfarers the other night. It is the Jester from Leicester. Swap shop.
Oh, all right, gentlemen. Are we doing all right this evening?
Okay. Are you?
I have an echo.
I am.
Echo.
I don't know. Don't ask me. I just plugged my mic in 10 minutes ago.
Do you wear headphones?
Blame it on my mic. I don't care. What?
Do you not wear headphones when you stream?
No, never.
Oh, well, that's probably why then you should do better.
I never need to, normally.
How's your Praxium going, mate?
Very well, thank you very much. Yeah, although that was seriously hard work getting the latest chapter up, but I've already started work on the next one. So hopefully it won't be as big an ordeal as making the previous one, so we'll see. Every time I make one, it kind of streamlines it slightly each time because I'm kind of adding sound effects to the library and kind of getting used to the software and doing everything a bit more efficiently. So the next one should be all right.
You're slowly becoming a well-oiled machine.
I'd like to think so, yeah. It was a good night on Wayfarers on Sunday night. It was
all right, yeah.
We were going for hours after that. I think Lawrence wanted to get to sleep, but we all just kept talking, so, you know.
I think I stayed for the first hour and I just conked out, by the way.
I'm not surprised.
Swappers, great to have you, mate. Shall we get the next body on? Do it now! Okay. Here he is, folks. All hail Emperor Jay, God,
Gordon's
alive?
alive.
What?
What?
Oh my goodness! I'm already I'm starting to touch myself at the idea that Swappers is well oiled.
Sexy
That's,
piss.
very exciting.
Oh, guess. Oh, is that me
Oh,
or you, Ruin?
my God.
Probably you, Ruin. Sorry, I gave the next guest to it. Sorry. How are you, mate? You all right?
I'm doing all right.
I'm doing all right. It's been a while. We're not seeing you for a few weeks.
Oh.
Yeah, I had some other things going on, but I'm here now, and it sounds like
You
we're gonna-
are.
Oh, I get to complain about Gavin's movie choices. I'm so excited.
Jay,
Well-
I have something for you.
What? The fuck's that?
That didn't
Welcome
come across
to-
with a damn.
Welcome to aircon conditioning noises and something on
And
aircon-
random soundboards.
Aircon's random soundboard alliance. Jay, it's great to have you on, mate. There is another.
Indeed.
Shall I bring him on?
Oh, I think so.
Yes.
I've given the game away, but we'll get him on.
We're turning down the lights. We're getting the spotlight out.
Down. I am the one and only. Dun, 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 down. Call me a roundhead or call me a franchise destroyer. I put Luke through it. I'll still be doing it the way I do it. And yet the fans will try to forget who I really am. I know that I'm the best. I'm not the same as all the rest. I am the one and only. No director I'd rather be. I am the one and only. You can't take Star Wars away from me. Hello, mom babies. Bit of classic early 90s
Oh,
pop
is he
rock.
gone?
They call it dad rock.
You geek.
Best for you guys, but I believe I've had a request to do a rap song next week. So, watch this space is all I'll say.
Could
Oh,
you?
yeah.
Can I get my request in now?
Go on, then I'll cue them up. What
Could-
do you think? I'm some
could-
kind of
could-
wedding DJ?
Yes. Could you sing us out with Purple Vein because it's one of our
No, we'll do
favourites.
Purple Vein on the end. Okay, we'll do Purple Vein. Okay,
Oh, are you,
as long
pal?
as
Yeah.
who gets offended by Purple Vein?
Everybody probably, but
Oh, good.
I'm kind of partial to Mulatto Butts from Archer. So
What?
you should. I don't know, but you should sing some ABBA at some point.
Okay.
I don't think he
Well,
knows
you
any
know,
ABBA.
I only do it like every goddamn weekend, but okay.
yeah, it's like that's more like going to work. Yeah.
Literally is.
See, we got the needy children. Oh, sorry, hold on, chat moved up. Bear with me. We got the needy children coming in already. Here you go. Wrench. Oh, mate. Mr. Brown,
Ooh.
mate. What does Ruin think of Mando and Grogu movie? Has he even seen it?
Well, I'll answer the second question first because the answer is no. So that therefore negates the first question. No, although I may be going to see it to some point this week. I don't really want to give the dollar to Disney, but unless someone can get me some kind of copy on the old high seas.
The theater is empty. Just buy a ticket for a movie you want to support
Yeah, I'll
and then
do
walk into Mando. There's not going to be anybody there. So
Unbelievable.
I'll do it that way. But yeah, I
Yeah,
will.
yeah.
I will see it, and I know I've heard bad things about it. So
I
Yeah,
think
buy a
what-
ticket for Obsession.
okay,
I
that's
thought
the
that was a
plan.
perfume by Calvin Klein. Calvin
It is.
Klein.
It is also a perfume, but it is a movie that's already made 100 times its budget.
Anyway, look, here we go. We got a follow up from needy. Sorry, chat keeps moving. Sorry, guys. If I'm the needy child, Brown is the abusive farter, probably, yes.
I am your abusive father.
Yes. Anyway, good to
I
see
was
you,
thinking
mate.
Brown was more the creepy uncle that makes you sit on his lap, and so
Malaria and grunge, George, you celebrate, yeah.
there you go.
Anyway.
Did you know Nick? I didn't know this. Nick Kershaw wrote The One and Only for.
Yeah, I
Jez
knew that.
York.
Yeah. Pension fund, I do believe.
Mm.
Okay. Shall we get on with it then, Roo?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm looking forward to this. I mean, this is my heyday, the 90s. So yeah, I think I'm going to hit a record high for the number of movies I've seen tonight.
Yeah,
Okay.
3.
The number's 3. Then.
2.
All right.
Chat, we can see you. Good evening. Hope you're all well. TBA 90. We've not done a TBA for 3 months. I just had a quick look.
Wow.
3 months.
Good
So the plan is we'll do a couple of these, get the Bond girls up to the semi-final stage, and decide what we're going to do after that. So number 90, TBA. Please like, share, subscribe. Big thank you, channel members. Big thank you, everybody, to be fair. But there you go. Shall we get on with the Bond girls first then, yes?
Yes.
Sure.
Technically, it's round 2, but technically it's the quarters. So.
Oh.
Honey Rider, Ursula Andress, Dr. No, 1962. Thoughts?
Can I be harsh straight out of the trap here? She looks like she's sucking her stomach in.
I believe she is.
Yeah. You know, call me picky.
I just love that both of her names, like Ursula Andress.
Lovely pair of shells, yes.
Her real name is a Bond girl name too.
I liked her in Clash of the Titans.
There you go. Ian, Ursula Andress.
Yeah, she's lovely. She's lovely. I always thought she was lovely in Dr. No. I've seen her in other movies, and I didn't think she looked as good as she looked in this film. But there you go. And also, her voice was dubbed, wasn't it? So it wasn't a real voice.
Wasn't it?
So no, it wasn't dubbed. You can see she's pulling her belly in there for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, she has almost the identical body type of Bo Derek. You can't say John Derek doesn't have a type.
Yeah.
Bo just a little more heavily stacked on the top.
Yeah, but same sort of hips, rib cage kind of thing.
Yeah.
In those days, right, tits didn't really matter.
Breasts, Ian.
Excuse you. Excuse you, sir. Stop that.
Breasts always matter. What are you talking about?
No, so if you watch some of the films in the 60s and stuff, they weren't really, you know.
Yeah, they weren't.
We understand that gay men were involved in casting. Yes, we know that.
Yeah.
No, I get it. Like, cleavage wasn't a priority, but
no, that's what I'm saying. Right, Thunderball changed it all with the main girl in that film.
Yeah,
and the only reason why she was cast was because of her assets, and that's in the making of. Yeah.
You know, you could say cleavage doesn't matter now because we never got Plenty O'Toole as one of the contestants.
Yeah. Anyway, I think
I mean, the idea that somehow cleavage didn't matter. Marilyn Monroe would like a word with you, sir. So would Jane Mansfield.
I'm not saying it never mattered, but it didn't seem to be a priority as much. I don't know. That was Ian's idea. Yeah.
Okay, I would suppose in 1962, seeing this is a bit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it was really, in those days, it was really
progressive,
towards the edge, wasn't it? Yeah. And remember, did they still have the Hays Code in 62? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you would have had you had the agreement that they all had, but that didn't have so much to do with it because we had, the bikini and beach movies that were
all those Ned Funicello movies.
Yeah.
Ruin, care to read this in the voice?
Well, talking about myself in the third person, though, Keir Starmer would make a good Bond villain.
Total psychopath. Save the sausages as his sidekick, and Big Rachel from accounts as the muscle.
There you go.
Oh, he's on his way out,
Yeah.
though, isn't he? I start
I
to
think-
feel sorry for him.
Yeah, the Hays Code ended, I think, in 68. So
Okay. Swappers, anything to add before we do the next one? A man, a few words.
Yeah,
He's
well,
halfway through an IKEA cabinet.
yeah, good.
Okay. I think we'll move on then. That's Honey Rider, Ursula Andress, Doctor No.
Honey, I Shrunk the Tits.
Did we ever get Doctor Yes, by the way?
No, it's
she's-
Nurse Yes. It was Nurse Yes.
Yes.
And I'm sure we
Okay.
got that in many Bond
Yeah.
films.
Okay.
Yeah, Ursula's weird. Sometimes she looks phenomenal, and sometimes,
Phenomenal.
and sometimes she looks a little bit not so great. But somebody mentioned, man, that bikini is hideous. I'll definitely agree with you there.
Okay, let's move on then.
You should take it off.
Speaking of people that should take it off.
Tatiana Romanova, Daniela Bianchi
Bianchi.
from Russia with love, 1963.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
that was always a personal favorite of mine. Miss Bianchi is absolutely lovely, and unlike Ursula, she seems to have no bad angles. So.
Yeah. She's not sucking anything. Well, she is sucking something in. I'm interested. Let's go.
I ate
Gorgeous.
a liver with some fava beans and a nice
Absolutely
Bianchi.
Yeah.
gorgeous.
There you go. Swappers,
side
are you
effect-
alive yet?
Side effect, tell us what you really think.
Legend, by the way, wrenched.
Well, we can
There's
tell
my
his
boy
wife is
banging
not in
her.
chat today.
Yeah.
Okay, chat, is the stream a bit laggy? People have been saying
Reports
it's a
of
bit
lag
more-
in the chat,
Yeah,
yeah.
but saying YouTube's been laggy for the last few hours.
Laggy or slaggy?
Yeah.
Both, I suppose.
She's lovely.
Obi stonks. Tatiana all over her Romanovas.
I like her. Was she really Russian in real life?
Yeah, I think so. She's Italian. Yeah, Bianchi. Yeah,
She
Italian.
makes fantastic bicycles as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
expensive.
yeah, very
Yeah.
expensive.
Nice.
Something
kind of-
innocent about her. Innocent look about her.
Yeah, I was gonna say she played the character with that perfect kind of vulnerability and just enough demureness. She really did a great job in this movie.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yes,
If Swappers
next.
doesn't say anything, shall we do the next one?
You bet.
Yeah, he's looking for his Allen wrench.
I think he's trying to find a larger public toilet to increase the echo.
Echo. That's Tatiana Romanova, Daniela Bianchi.
Are you sure he's not looking for part A to go into part B on the Stonklin?
He's probably cracking one off. Okay, let's do the next one there.
I can sympathize.
Domino Duval, Claudine
Auger. 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 Auger.
Thunderball 1965.
Yeah, she'd give me a case of the Thunderballs.
Yeah, oh, fun. I like it.
Was
Classic.
the one that Bond was tied to a chair and she had a
But,
scalpel or something like that. She was threatening Bond with a scalpel, as I recall in the movie.
Yeah.
Is that the same girl?
But Jay, you said the word juicy and B cup don't go together, and
They
I
don't, and
would-
those aren't bees.
I think they are.
Mm-mm.
Let me
The
check.
main girl in this film is the one that got cast because of her assets. And I'm not lying. So she's not the main girl in Thunderball, it's the other girl.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ruin?
So there you go.
Wait,
Yeah.
Straight?
Yeah, well up my street, this one, yeah. Yeah, I like something about the eyes. They're quite alluring. It's, slightly
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how to describe it. Slightly cross-eyed almost.
Yeah, she got two of them as well, which is a
Yeah,
bonus.
I like that kind of fucking probably
Yeah,
a
a bit
cousin marriage
confused,
kind
maybe
of-
easily influenced. Yeah.
yeah, I think they're a C cup. But what do you mean, Domino? If it's not Domino, who's the main girl in Thunderball?
I can't remember. It's not Domino. She's
Oh, is
not
it
her.
Domino, not Domino?
Domino.
Oh, okay.
It's was she? If I'm mixing them both up, because there was one girl that was the baddie, and
Yeah,
really
Fiona
gorgeous.
Volpe, and then Paula.
Yeah.
No, she's second build. So Claudine has second billing.
So is this the main girl in
Yeah,
Thunderball?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
She
definitely.
got picked because of her assets.
Yeah, and
There
she
you go.
and my bad, Jay. She definitely has more of a C range assets than. Yeah, Kim Basinger played her in the Never Say Never Again version.
Yeah. But she in the original version, she saves James Bond by shooting the villain in the back with the spare gun, doesn't she? She's wearing that red bikini, which
easy.
displays her talents, so to speak.
Yeah,
she's one of, I think, Melvin Deeply's. She's one of Melvin's favorite. This one, yeah.
Yeah, I thought she killed the villain by smothering him in her cleavage to death.
Oh, what a way to go!
I'm getting confused.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we do the last one then?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah. Oh God.
What the hell is going on here?
Kizzy
He's trolling us,
Suzuki.
Brown.
No. Go on, help me out. Mayhammer. You Only Live Twice.
Mayhammer. Yeah. It's
So I get confused between her and the other girl. Is this the one that got poisoned by the thing? All right.
Yes, the ninja guy poisoned her. So
Right, gotcha.
We've got a poll running now, folks.
yeah, I just not anywhere near the top of my list there.
I mean,
Yeah, I think chat's got it right. Gavin, just Stop Oil supporter. Look right there. Steve Costaboom noting the A cups.
that bra thing's working damn hard to create those A cups, isn't it?
Yeah. It's basically just taking skin from her back and trying to push it up.
Yeah, but they did have Little Nelly, the flying helicopter. So
They did.
Yep.
Wasn't she? She was quite young for Connery, wasn't she, in this film? Because Connery got turned into a Japanese guy, didn't he?
yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was convincing. Yeah,
It's a great movie, though. It's a great movie.
Yeah,
It's one of my favorite James Bond.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Absolutely.
Is this the famous trans Bond girl, Brown? I know there's one
No.
of those.
No, that's VI's only.
Yeah,
That's VI's only.
that was Tulula Casey.
Very ahead of the curve.
Yeah. Well, they
This one
didn't
doesn't
know
have
at
any
the
curves,
time.
So
Yeah.
it's easy to get ahead of her.
Okay, so we've got a vote running, folks. Vote for your favorite Bond girl: Honey Rider, Ursula Andress, Tatiana Romanova, Daniela Bianchi, Domino Deval, Claudine.
Auger.
Auger,
Yes.
Kissy Suzuki, Mayhammer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mayhammer.
Can I do a write-in? I want to write in Lana Wood. So
No, you can't. But anyway, we'll leave that running for a bit, folks. Okay, shall we start doing the movies then?
Oh,
Yes,
better get to
please.
it. Because
Or do you want to do a super chat first?
Oh, super chats.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we'll do a super chat. Okay, here we go then. Mega Spider-Man, right? 5-0. Thank you, my friend. Good evening. Ideal Bond girl and villain for a new film.
Well, we've already got the Keir Starmer suggestion. I think
Right.
that's pretty good.
The hostages. Anybody?
Oh, I think the film is going to be so crap. And Bond, they've already. I don't care, but they brought up Sydney Sweeney. She'd be a good Bond girl, I think.
Yeah, we'll
Yep.
go with that.
That's a
Even though
good
they
shout.
killed Bond, but
And-
never mind. Anybody
Or
else?
bring back Ana de Armas as a different character. She was fantastic for the 5 minutes she was in the movie.
Well, I think with the people that are in charge of Bond now, the ideal Bond girl would be Pedro Pascal.
Or Dylan, or Dylan Mulvaney. They'll pick him. Yeah.
what about Gina Carano, seeing as she'd lost like 150 pounds? While
Yeah,
while
she
nice and
was
slim,
looking pretty
yeah.
good for that fight.
Yeah.
Why is no one mentioned Zambuga? She's the obvious choice.
No,
As the Bond
because it's a
villain?
Bond. Because it's a Bond girl.
No, I think he was saying for the villain.
isn't it?
Yeah. Somebody brought up the idea that Matt Smith would make a good Bond villain, and I have to agree. I think he could work.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Ian, thoughts?
What on what? Oh, well done.
Yeah.
It's a new film. I
Ideal
don't know.
Bond girl and villain for a new.
A new. Oh,
Oh, villain. So a villain.
I
Villain.
think
Yeah.
Sydney Sweeney should be the latest Bond girl, and
Matt Smith.
villain.
That's very good. Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Matt
Jeff
Smith will make a good
Bezos.
villain.
Jeff Bezos, a perfect. He's a real life Bond villain. So
It's very meta. That would be.
yeah.
Have you guys seen Always? Is that the sanitary product for women?
No.
I think is that a Spielberg film?
Yeah, it
Bon
was.
Jovi song.
Yeah, it's got
Steven
the guy
Spielberg.
from Close Encounters and Jaws.
Richard Dreyfuss.
Richard Dreyfuss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like a firefighter.
He dies.
Yeah, who dies? And
Oh God.
Yeah, that was like 89, wasn't
yeah,
it? Okay.
It's,
88 or 89.
It's not a bad film, but it's so fucking well directed. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's not great.
Yeah, some really good miniature work in there with
Yeah,
with the
absolutely.
mountains. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic miniature work in
Okay.
that.
Yeah, it's very
Fame-
schmaltzy, as I remember.
I like that
It
word.
was, yeah.
Schmaltzy. Fave version of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Probably anything
Test
Hammer
those
horror.
powers,
It's all right.
That's me when I'm smoking crack.
Don't have one.
Ruin, I talked over you, mate. Sorry.
No, he's just he's testing us with that one. It's I big fan of the original novel from the Victorian novel. I don't know, I'm trying to think what film versions have you seen?
Hammer
You
horror,
get the
did
one
you?
with oh god, the Man of 1,000 Faces. For some reason, names
Lon Chaney.
Leo Lon Chaney, which is fantastic. You certainly have the one from the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. That's not one of the better ones.
I'll go with the 1912 version. How about that? The OG.
Oh, that bombshell.
I'm not really
Compliments
up.
to make a Spider-Man, by the way. He always gives us thought-provoking questions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really up
Cheers,
on
man.
them. Maybe I'll have to check them out. I don't think I've seen a Jekyll and Hyde movie in quite some time.
There was one, I can't remember if it was a made for TV like miniseries or movie or something like that, like in the 90s, that had a Brit with dark hair that was in it. I mean, he reminds me of Ian McShane, but he was like the Ian McShane we have at home, whoever that guy is. But it wasn't bad. It was kind of an interesting take on it.
Is that the one with Michael Caine?
I don't think so.
He
Or at least I
did
don't remember
one.
a minute.
He did one in 1990. Yeah,
Hmm.
and Joss Ackland, "You Have Been Decaffeinated."
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Diplomatic.
oh, Cheryl Ladd was in it too.
Diplomatic.
So,
No, that one is not the one I'm thinking of.
okay, it's worth watching though.
Yeah.
Okay, let's crack on.
Crack off.
Crack on.
What, Dr. Savile and Mr. Glitter.
Come on, we're all tuning in for that one, aren't we?
I updated the graphics as well, Gavin. Compiled by Gavin Unit 1.
Is he a unit?
It is a unit. It should be just Gavin. You should be just Gavin Unit. But there you go. Okay, let's.
That's the first Gavin Unit, the first, obviously.
Oh, okay. We'll do 10, and then we'll do whatever. Okay. So first, these are in alphabetical order. Arachnophobia.
Yeah.
I mean, I've certainly seen it. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but it was certainly big. You couldn't get away from it.
And one
Yeah,
for one.
we're
Yeah, I've
off
seen this.
to
Never seen it.
Oh, well, you know what? It was it kind of captured the imagination of what would have been 12, 13-year-old me. I was probably the perfect age for it. You know, the freakiness of the spiders and who was the character, the pest guy? What was he called?
Glitter, Savile?
Chubby
Oh yeah, the exterminator.
Harris?
Yeah,
exterminator. Yeah,
Yeah.
he sticks in the mind. But
Yeah.
it was just a kind of fun, different kind of movie, wasn't it? Playing on everyone, one of the most common fears, I guess.
Yeah, it was kind of like
Yeah.
Gremlins, but with South American spiders.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember it was fine, and then I had forgotten all about it by the time we got home. Nothing really stuck.
Oh, John Goodman. That's
John
Goodman,
Yeah.
Chat coming through again.
They are. Ian, arachnophobia?
It was okay. It was trying to be Jaws with a spider, basically. That's what it was trying, especially the ending sequence, how he killed it and all that. But it was okay. It was, it was a one and done. After I finished seeing it, I didn't think much, I didn't think of it again. Do you know what I mean? It was one of those movies.
Was this Frank Marshall sort of?
Yeah, it was. Was it produced by Spielberg or something? Or
yeah, it's got a Spielberg kind of association to it, and it had like the desperate attempt to copy Spielberg, but not really succeeding.
Oh right, yeah.
Here you go, Benjamin numbers. We'll spot them. Wish it was scarier.
It wasn't. It was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was
just.
Yeah, creepier, but it was creepy, but not scary, really.
Well, again, it's the people that have an aversion to spiders are going to be more scared by it, but it's it's definitely aimed for like the ruins of age audience kind of thing.
Yeah.
What age was it?
I think it was a 15. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Savilophobia.
Yeah, I think Side Effects has the quote for the poster. Dumb fun. I think that sums it up. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, the poster, Khalid in the chat, it's the nail in the head. The poster kind of undersells it, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it almost looks like the Amblin logo, but the spider's waiting for Elliot at some point.
Yeah, or a romantic comedy. It's just.
It looks like the first. It looks like the first Man on the Moon.
Yeah, even the font. It's like
movie.
a little bit Enid Blyton or something. That's
Yeah,
I mean, the poster is very much like a Spielberg kind of thing.
We spent way too much time than this deserves on it.
Okay, Swappers, anything to add on arachnophobia?
I remember seeing this. I can't remember what age I was, but I was hoping for a really kind of nasty monster movie style scenario, a bit sort of like a spider version of Jaws, But it was a bit too. They played it for laughs too much, unfortunately. So it was very watered down. But it could have been a lot better.
Oh, okay.
I think this could be prime for a remake, and it could be sort of more adult orientated with Stranger Things style special effects and stuff. I think they could really make something of it, but not with today's political climate in entertainment, obviously. But it could be great.
I mean, they kind of did with Eight-Legged Freaks.
Yeah, that was just CGI fest, wasn't it? It was just. Ugh, I didn't like that at all. But yeah,
is that the sequel to Blue Haired Freaks? Anyway, let's move on.
Yes, 2 for 2, going well.
Back to the Future. I.
3.
Loved it. Loved it.
Loved it.
Yeah, I mean, I love them all. Back to the Future is my all-time favorite film, but yeah, I love I think it's the greatest trilogy ever, and this was a great way to finish it. I think they shot it 2 and 3 back to back, didn't they?
Yeah, back to back. Yeah.
Memory serves me right. Yeah, and I think what was great is if the first movie was about George McFly, and the second movie was potentially more about Morty, the third one was more about Doc, and to kind of craft a love story with Doc, I thought was a really clever way to go.
Yeah.
I loved it. Loved the setting, the Old West, brilliant. Yeah, cracker.
Here you go. Gap After Dark, Numbers Wrenched, Nice Pussy. Never seen it. What?
Ooh.
Man, get on it.
Oh,
Yeah, I wasn't the biggest
Side feed, by
fan
the way.
of.
Thanks, side feed.
yeah.
I wasn't the biggest fan when 2 came out. I was a little disappointed. This brought me back in. I
Came
love this.
out.
Was an excellent. This was an excellent conclusion to the story.
Can I, with the greatest respect, tell Durkee McDurkey face to fuck all the way off? I don't want anyone to ever touch these movies. Thank you very much.
What if you did?
Oh well, obviously
What's
only
different?
I would be suitable. Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
it'd be
sure he's
really kind of
trolling
perfect
with
choice.
I actually think this one was better than the second one. I didn't like the second one too much. I like this one a lot.
Yeah.
I thought it was a lot of fun from start to finish and very clever about the time travel thing and the way they got back to the future and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't like the second one with the thing about, you were, what is it? You a coward, or I can't remember what they called him, and it triggers
chicken,
Marty,
yeah.
and it was like, just it seemed out of place for Marty McFly for some reason in the second. Then they carried it into this one, didn't they? A bit, but I like the idea that everyone that lived in that town has a history going way back. So yeah, and the thing I didn't like about this film is that he played. Michael J. Fox played like 2 parts or something like that, and I just thought, why couldn't I just got another actor to play his relative? It just didn't, for me, it just didn't make any sense. But there you go.
Possibly.
I love the Fistful of Dollars callback, and I don't know what it is about Mary Steenburgen. She shouldn't be so hot, but she
was good in that.
really incredibly hot. Yeah,
right. Yeah.
I fell in love with her in Time After Time.
Yeah,
That's when I first saw her.
Yeah,
She's freaking cute and gorgeous in that film.
yeah. There's something about her. That's absolutely. Way to go, Ted Danson.
Very good, Elder Forest.
It's really funny because she was saying that she's been in 2 time travel movies. She was saying,
Yeah.
when she was being interviewed. So there you go.
Well, she went back in time in the first one to get cast in the second, so it worked out.
Swappers, Back to the Future 3.
Yeah. Everyone loves it, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, my favorite is the second one, but this one I didn't enjoy it as much, but still loved it. Obviously, they're all 3 movies, just one great package, and this rounds it off all perfectly. The only things I didn't like were Michael J. Fox playing everybody.
Possibly.
I just couldn't get on with him playing his grandparent. That didn't work. That just did not work. And Lee Thompson playing his great grandmother. That just no. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing at this point? That's crazy.
Yeah.
But apart from that, man, it's hard to fault this movie. The whole thing together is just such a great time travel epic. Even though it's kind of the physics of it and the science of it are all very questionable, But you can't deny how fun and enjoyable it is, and that's the primary mission of these movies, just to make a really great time travel romp with science that's believable enough, I think. So yeah, 100%. If you haven't seen it out there, then you're doing yourself a disservice. These are the best entertainment movies ever made, and everyone needs to see them.
Yeah, well, the movie has enough going on that you don't really have time to think about the time travel. It's acceptable enough. You're buying it, and then it takes you somewhere else, and then you're somewhere else in the movie. So you're not just sitting there thinking about how it couldn't work. And that's the best way to do it.
The universe has its own time travel rules. So if you think of it like that, then you won't have any problems with it.
Yeah, they at least are aware of, like, okay, we have to worry about paradoxes and influencing certain events, and then they have consequences for it. It starts in the first movie.
I think Ruin said that this is one of the best trilogies. I think it's right up there with the Indiana Jones trilogy as well. Just really, and also remember, Michael J. Fox almost died for Back to the Future 3. He got hung in this movie. So there you go.
But
Yeah, I
Mega
think-
Geek, there are 5 Indiana Jones movies. So
No, there isn't. Shut up.
Yeah,
There's
I think
like, this is the third one of the 3 greatest trilogies ever, I think, isn't it? I mean, Lethal Weapon's debatable, but I mean, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and this, they're just
Star Wars.
Absolutely.
yeah.
I mean,
If
Lord
you
of the
wanted to
Rings would
introduce
like a
someone-
word
if you want-
on that.
if you wanted to introduce someone into Western pop culture and movies and stuff, they're the 3 trilogies that I'd introduce them to, and it's downhill from there on for the movie franchise, I think. But they're just the greatest, those 3.
when you say Star Wars trilogy, you obviously mean 7, 8, 9, don't you?
Oh yes.
No, we actually mean your trilogy.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Yeah. When's it coming out?
What about Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, that's why I said Lord of the Rings
Yeah.
would like a
Oh,
word.
a word, yeah.
Okay, even though I've never seen number 3 of that. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Back to the Future 3. Everybody, you know what? Everybody, refresh yourself on the trilogy. It's probably worth a viewing. Yeah.
Well, I think Gap After Dark has a strong contender as well.
Oh, wait,
this one.
there was a Porky's 3?
Oh yeah,
I'm totally missed that.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, there are about 17 Jekyll and Hyde movies. I looked it up. I didn't realize there were so many.
Wow.
So,
I wish I
and
could say
there's
the-
the Dr.
say the
Jekyll
same.
and Mrs. Hyde. So,
Oh, God.
I wish I could say the same about Jaws, the first 3 Jaws movies, but not quite.
Quite.
yeah.
Dances with Wolves.
I'm
You know
4.
what, I saw this, right? I saw this in the cinema when it came out because it was
Came
so
out.
much hype about this. So much hype. And we went to see it in like a multiplex in Peterborough, which is about like 45-minute drive. So it's a bit of a pilgrimage for British people to drive that far normally.
It is, yeah.
It was one of the biggest cinemas in the travelable area. So this place was huge, multiplex place, just brand new, hadn't been built for long. And there was about 5 of us went to see it, like mum and dad, their friends and stuff. So it was like really exciting waiting to see this. And I saw it, and I was bored off my tits the whole time.
It's probably one of those films. I'm 4 for 4, by the way. Just
Good heavens.
Jesus Christ, I don't know what's
What
going
is
on.
going on?
It's one of those films. I know what you mean, Swappers. I think when I was a bit younger and watched it, yeah, it's a bit low. It's a bit slow. It's a bit low.
But it's
on
supposed to
maybe.
be, though.
It is. I think it's one you appreciate. Maybe I remember my dad saying, "Oh, watch this. It's a great film." I think as you get older, maybe you appreciate it. It's a good. It was a good turn by Kevin Costner, wasn't it? I think.
I found it a little bit sleepy, and it's kind of a ripoff of 1970s A Man Called Horse with Richard Harris, which I thought was a much better movie. So,
Well, I would have been in for more torturing of Kevin Costner. That would have been all right.
Isn't
Just like
Avatar
Gold
based
Horse.
on Avatar based on this as well?
yeah,
Well,
and
Fern Gully, and
Fern Gully, yeah.
they're all the same story.
I actually thought it was quite a racist movie, to tell you the truth.
What?
When I first
Um,
saw it. I was,
You know,
I was
thi-
the only one. I was the only one that that thought that, because when I look at it, I've watched this film like 5 times, and I still can't escape how kind of racist the film is, and
You know,
is.
it-
When you look at
it
it,
You're a
does have
racist. You're a racist, Mega Geek.
you're racist. You're a racist,
Yeah.
father.
It definitely
But,
has
it-
some of that white savior trope in it, for
It
sure.
does. It does. And at the ending, they all die apart from the 2 white people, which kind of made me.
Mm.
When I watched the film, I
Whoa.
was very puzzled at the ending. I was like, oh, okay, so everybody else died, but they survived. And then when he joined the clan, he fell in love, not with an Indian person, but he fell in love with a white girl who was there. So it just kind of, it's like the Last Samurai with Tom
same
Cruise.
thing.
That's kind of a bit racist as well, because everybody dies apart from him. So
Yeah.
I don't
Oh, he
know.
did
I don't know
die.
about
Oh, he
this
didn't.
film.
Yeah. But
I don't know.
so this was this is when I really started to get the idea of what Oscar bait was. Like, because I heard all the hype. This is the kind of movie that Hollywood loves that maybe isn't as interesting as you would hope it would be.
Yeah, I thought this
So-
George Cell Rex Wrench. Oh, he joined the clan. What a twist!
Yeah, yeah. I was kind of putting that together with
Yeah.
wait, everybody dies. That's not how it ends. Also,
Come on.
yeah, the clan was there. Wow, this
Come
is
on,
must
people.
have been a special
Wrench,
edition.
rice and peas. Yeah, mom.
No, I
Mega
mean, I
keeping
mean,
his 100% record of spoiling movies.
sorry. But the thing is, though, as I said, when I first saw it, I did enjoy it, but that wouldn't leave my mind at all when I was watching. I was
It
thinking,
was
what?
Really?
I mean,
Yeah, it just wouldn't
it's
leave my mind.
you have the tropes that annoy me. The magical native, the noble savage, the magical Negro, another one that's kind of the same, but also that white man goes to thing and manages to find lost white woman somehow because we can't have race mixing or something like that, even though that's like most of human history. They're just it was Costner and co trying to be let's be progressive and talk about the Native Americans. And it was like, but you're so stuck with all of these other shitty tropes that are just undermining what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I liked Waterworld better. If you're gonna sit me for 3.5 hours, like I'd rather watch Waterworld or The Postman. Yeah,
The Postman, I'll take absolutely.
As I said, I was puzzled why people didn't see that, but then again, he was riding high at that time, Kevin Costner, wasn't he? And the film is entertaining, it really is. But I said it just left a bad taste in my mouth. And it was like when I saw the first, Star Wars movie. What is it? The Force Awakens. When I saw that, I came out puzzled. Same thing with this film. Couldn't put my finger on it until I actually looked at it again and realized it was a bit Rassa's father. It was a bit that. So there you go.
Here's a crazy stat from Khalid. This won the Oscar over Goodfellas.
What?
Yeah, it did.
Here you go. Common people I said this already, but he's reminding us. This copied Avatar, and then common people again. This copied Avatar. Cheers, man.
Yeah.
Did that copy Avatar? Anyway, shall we move on?
Yeah.
Oh,
here we go.
I knew I'd crash out at some
What a
point.
fun movie.
Can I say this now?
Yeah, I think you can.
Yeah.
Light woman.
Now you could say dark man. That's what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good movie. Well directed. Fantastic.
By who?
It's
Sam Raimi.
Yeah. It's funny you say that because this is the first movie in my experience really where every single dude I know loved the movie and every single woman I know absolutely hated this.
Really? Liam, by the way. Hello, Mark.
Yeah.
I thought it was a terrific movie. I just love the way it was directed.
Yeah, you're not a woman, though, are you?
No.
Stop presuming his gender. You don't know that?
Do you remember that sequence where he was talking to the black guy in the beginning when all the gangs met? And then he said he has the cigar, doesn't he? And he has the cigar cutter, and he what is it? He walks up to him and he cuts each finger off, doesn't he? Anybody remember that sequence in the beginning?
Yeah. It was Benny from L.A. Law. He played the retarded guy.
But the way it was directed, every time he said a word, the camera zoomed up on him. And then he said another word and the camera zoomed up to him. I thought it was just really wonderfully directed by Sam Raimi. I think Sam Raimi's imagination when it comes to camera work and stuff like that, he's really terrific. Very, very different style to people like Spielberg and the rest of them. A very youthful style as well. Everything that he directs comes across as youthful. And
I think Sam Raimi has the direction that you would expect to see in a comic book movie.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, a lot of fun.
Swappers, you've seen that, man.
I have a long time ago. I should really revisit it because I was probably too young to fully appreciate it. I was hoping for some kind of like Batman Shadow Star story, and it's not that at all. And this is like, and I'd already seen Evil Dead 2 by this point, so I was a fan of Sam Raimi, but it wasn't. I was kind of let down because it wasn't the schlock of Evil Dead either. It was sort of something quite different. So I'd need to rewatch it, and I might appreciate it a bit more on a second viewing. But I wasn't massively impressed, but it seemed okay as far as I remember. But yeah, I need to rewatch.
I think it very much has the kind of pulp style and story and presentation that like early Shadow stuff would as well. Not so much the movie, but the the stories of the Shadow.
Yeah, well, Raimi has this. He brings like B movie sensibilities, the good parts of them, into sort of more of a type big budget movies. And when you say youthful, he's definitely more dynamic and action oriented and fun.
And experimental.
I've loved this. Yeah. This was a much more serious movie than I expected to be, but it is called Darkman, so you know, it was much more tragic.
There's a lot of comedy in it as well, especially when he becomes Darkman. He gets blown, the whole place gets blown up, and you see that little dummy flying towards the screen. As he kind of flies out. That's very comical. And he mixed that together with some really great, fantastic, imaginative directing in this film. Yes, the reason why I reckon Swappers didn't think much of it is because he didn't have the budget to do it properly. They gave him money. It was the biggest budget he had at that moment in time, but it still wasn't enough for what he really wanted to do. And then Spider-Man showed you what he can do with a real decent budget.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show how good he's a director he is,
But I will say, man, Larry Drake blew my mind. I'd been watching him for 5 years on LA Law as the retarded law clerk, and he was just brutally evil in this. Kind of impressed.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he's also in, was it Dr. Giggles?
Yes, he was. He was, yeah. Very, very, very good B movies.
Khalid asks, was Liam Neeson Irish?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
No.
He was American. I mean, even the transition. Do you remember the transition when who's his girlfriend in it? Very famous actress. Can't remember her name. She's been in the Coen Brothers. I think she's wanted to marry to one of the Coen Brothers. There's a sequence where.
Yeah.
Do you remember that sequence where she's looking up at the building and the whole building's on fire, and then she puts her hands down and suddenly she's near the graveside. She bends her head and suddenly she's in a shawl and then she's near the graveside of him.
Yeah.
Really great transition between that and the graveside. So as I said, it's very well directed. He was born to be a director, Sam Raimi. You can tell.
Frances McDormand is
that's it.
Okay, Ian, were you born to be a director?
I don't know. Look, it's not me, what I think. It's the people that see my work. It's up to them. You can't assign yourself as the greatest director in the world. Do you know what I mean? It has to be people that says it.
Well, I mean, there's a difference between the greatest and you are born to do it, which means you're just compelled that you have to do it.
What was
James Cameron would like a word.
What was his superpower?
He could he can make masks and make them. He can pretend to be someone else.
Yeah,
but only
because
for
his
a time.
face was all disfigured.
Bubble. Yeah, it was bubble.
Yeah, well, didn't he have like he couldn't feel pain, right?
Yeah.
He burned out all his nerves.
Yeah.
So like it was like Kick-Ass. He couldn't feel pain, so he could take a beating.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on then.
Dick Tracy.
Dick Tracy, now playing everywhere.
I like this film.
Bold
I
choice.
like this, yeah.
I didn't like it, but it was a bold choice, and I understood the choices they made. I think Warren Beatty is not a great actor, despite what everybody seems to think. He always plays kind of the same guy, and he doesn't. He's really the weakness. I mean, they do a great job of. I mean, if you want comic book accurate movie, here it is. I mean, it is literally comic book accurate.
Yeah, I was thinking it was a bold choice for Gavin, and I'm already wondering what movies did we give up to have to get this.
No, I mean this one. I mean it. I think it bombed because it was so ludicrously expensive, but it actually ranks pretty high in the box office for this year.
It had some very interesting art direction. Like what they did with the color actually worked for me. The visuals in this, it definitely worked.
The costumes are fantastic.
Yeah, I'm not a big.
Sorry, I think they did their jobs too well in this film because it was obvious to me and everybody else that this kind of thing won't talk to the audience of that day because Dick Tracy's very old. And a lot of people don't remember who Dick Tracy is. It's I think it was a 40s or 30s thing. So when Disney went right behind it, they went right behind it because Warren Beatty was involved in making it, and he was going to be there. And at the time,
Yeah.
any film he was in, it made money. But I think it failed. I think it failed because it was
Very
too
good.
accurate to what it was trying to portray.
Yeah, it was too
Yeah.
comic accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He still won't give up the rights. He makes some little cheap, crappy movie every 10 years because he still retains the rights to this. But for me, once they cast Madonna, I was already out. I just don't like her, and
Hanky
wasn't going to work for me.
Hanky Panky that was in the movie. Was that in the movie? It was a massive hit. Hanky Panky.
She sang it at the club, I think.
Yeah, I know she had a couple of songs, and she was a big part of the soundtrack.
The guy who played Flat Top really freaked me out.
Yeah, I mean,
really
the makeup that they used for those characters to again try to make them look like what the comic book characters would be. Everybody is kind of this exaggerated art style like it would be from the comics. So that's when everybody goes, no, I want comic book accuracy. Well, okay, well, welcome to it. I'm not sure you're going to be that happy, but I think Mega Geek making a point about would it play well? I think it could have. I think that again, this is what happens when you go too comic book correct.
Yeah, I agree. And also, they did the fights really well, like it was shot during the 30s. Kind of sped up a bit, didn't they? When he was punching, and the way he punched people as well was like the way they did it in those old timey wimey movies as well.
Yeah,
so
and
it
some
was
of
too accurate to its material, in my opinion.
Yeah, and some of the Dick Tracy characters just look kind of creepy. But I think a lot of people, when they say comic book accurate, they're meaning more just please respect the source material. And
that's what this is doing. I mean, to a fault.
Yeah.
I did like it though. I actually enjoyed it a lot when I first saw it. Actually, the reason why I remember this film is because me and my brother went to see it, and I loved it. And I realized they weren't playing it in Dolby Stereo. So after the film, me and my brother went to the manager and we said, "Look, outside your cinema," and this was the Odin, it said it was playing in Dolby Stereo. That film was not in Dolby Stereo. And he laughed and he said, "How do you know?" And I said to him, "I've been to so many films, I know that wasn't played in Dolby Stereo." Then he said, "Wait there," and he came back with free tickets for us to see any film for 3 months in that cinema.
Oh,
and he said, "Really sorry.
Get in.
Here's some tickets, thank you very much, boys." And we went, "Way, okay, we're coming back."
Yeah.
So
There you go. Nice result. Swappers, did you anything to add with Dick Tracy?
Not really. I'm not a fan. I watched it, forgot about it. Never wanted to see it again. That's all I have to say about it, really.
I mean, this is a movie that could have made money had Warren Beatty not been involved. He's notoriously a bad director who insists on just shot after shot and can't really manage himself. He's also not a great actor, and so the budget ballooned on this thing. Again, it was a genre movie, and if you controlled the budget, given the box office returns, you could have made money off of it, but not with this guy in charge.
Okay, let's move on then. Die Hard 2. Ruin, can you cover while I reset my mic, please?
I'll cover. Sadly, I've not seen it though, so I'll rely on it.
Well, you know what?
No, I've not seen it.
Yeah, you're not missing anything. I wanted to walk out of the theater. This is just like the dumbest premise I've ever seen. Just land at another airport. For fuck's sake, this movie is stupid as hell.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but jet fuel. All you need is like a lighter, and it lights. And it's like, no, it's like diesel. No, it doesn't just light when you throw a flame on it.
Yeah, I was so disappointed. I thought this was shit.
I'm getting mixed signals then. So some of the chat seem to love it, some not so much. Some of the panelists are not sure. Do I bother with this? I mean, I like the first one.
No,
I loved it.
The first one.
I loved it. I disagree with everyone. I thought this film was dumb as fuck, but it was really, really, really enjoyable. Bruce Willis, you were rooting for him all the way through the film. It was stupid. It was fun. It was exhilarating. I thought it was a lot of just a big ball of fun, I thought. And, when they made this one, it wasn't as good as the first one, but it was fucking fucking awesome.
That's the one thing I was about to query you on, Ian. I was like, would you describe Die Hard as dumb?
It is.
Listen,
no, the original.
How do you enjoy it if you?
Amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. That it was like so. Again, stick to the original.
Okay. Question then, boys. Question.
Exactly.
Can you hear me? Question.
We can.
If this was released today, how would you feel about this movie?
I think it'd still be shit.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't accept the premise. The premise is they're hijacking airplanes by hijacking the air traffic, and you can just go to another airport. It's ridiculous, stupid. I can't buy it.
Well, the thing is, okay, right? They knew it was stupid. If you just saw the trailer when he goes, how can the same thing happen to the same guy twice? You knew it was going to be shit, but you knew the action was going to be off the scales. Even even the bit where he's stuck in the plane and they throw those hand grenades in. How ludicrous is that? But how much the audience bloody went through the roof and cheered when that happened in the cinema. It is the dumbest fucking movie ever, but it's very entertaining. So
yeah, action doesn't mean anything to me if there's not a reason behind it. It's just like a car chase in and of itself will put me to sleep unless it relates to the story.
Yeah. Again, I'm with not Z3PO saying I've tried to light JP4 with a Zippo. Doesn't work. Yes. No, it most assuredly does not.
Suspension of disbelief is what you're saying, then, boys.
But the thing is, though, as I said, right, the audience, they were just with it every step of the way because everybody wanted to see a Die Hard too.
Yeah,
again, but that's just coming in and go. Okay, I'll lap up whatever. I mean, it's why people show up for Avatar too, and I have no
and my audience in the States had an entirely different reaction. They were groaning through half the film. Although I did like John Amos, I like him as an actor. He did a good performance.
Well, in the UK, half the audience were groaning, but for different reasons.
Oh, yeah. Wait, with their tutors.
Oh.
Come on, swappers, Die Harder. Come on, you can give us your opinion.
Die Harder.
Oh yeah, and the thing they did with the Glocks that wasn't real, that was just really offensive.
Oh God.
There you go.
I don't think Swappers is there.
No,
Swappers.
Swappers, do you like Die Hard? I like Die Hard. You like Die Hard?
The first Die Hard, yeah. This one kind of a bit forgettable, really, to be honest. I mean, it was fun while I was watching it, but I had to switch my brain off. Good performances all around, special effects were good, etc., but it didn't need to happen. The third film's way better. I think someone said in the chat.
Yeah, agreed.
Did that go on your bed? No.
It's not terrible, but
mute your mic, Ian.
Yeah, I agree with Dutch.
Arguing with himself.
Yeah, I agree with Dutch. 1 and 3 are the good ones.
Yeah, it's not terrible, but it's kind of forgettable, and it didn't really move the needle for me at all. I just still remember the first one. I don't remember anything about this one.
There you go. Okay, let's move on then. Okay,
are we going alphabetical?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Good, good ladies.
Obviously,
great movie.
Okay. Bad ladies. Bad ladies.
Oh, Bad Ladies,
Great
I'd
movie.
watch.
Great movie.
It's so good that Martin Scorsese's made this movie about 8 times.
Yeah, true. I'm going to be controversial here, and this probably is slightly controversial.
Oh, no.
Don't care. I prefer it to Godfather.
I do too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow!
Well,
I thought I was going to get slaughtered for that comment.
Well, so does Gavin because we already passed The Godfather Part 3. So
that is one we can most assuredly pass.
Yeah.
It was fast moving, in my opinion. Yeah.
Oh yes.
That was I thought it was honestly. The direction is just amazing in this film. The performances are terrific. All of them worked so well. That sequence where do you think I'm funny? What's funny about me? That when I first saw that, I thought something was going to kick off.
Yeah,
but it just went a bit sideways and stuff. Just honestly, the wonders in this film is great as well. Very, very skillfully done. Just a terrific movie right across the board. You can't say any fairer than that with this film. Tell you
You
that for
can't
nothing.
say any
Yeah.
fairer than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the movie holds up. I watched it last year, and it's still incredibly entertaining. It's a great film.
Yeah, I mean it's in and the the crazy thing is the amount of the time span it has to cover, and his kind of personal journey going through all of this and kind of seeing everything. When they're young and they're doing all this stuff, and then and then everything falling apart, and him doing his paranoid stuff where he's is that helicopter following me, and and all that. It's just I mean it is it long, but you don't feel it. You really feel like you've seen like a mini series because of the the scope of the movie itself. It's great. I'm not going to say it's better than Godfather. I like Godfather better.
This put Lorraine Bracco on the map, and the way they set it up in the beginning with his childhood, that was just perfect. Like you said, the span of time, they really cover it. Reminded me of A Bronx Tale a little bit. Just really well done.
Yeah.
What I find fascinating about this movie is everyone is a piece of shit in this film, like a real horrible piece of shit, yet somehow you're still rooting for them. It's crazy. I mean, Joe Pesci, could you get a more sick, violent guy? De Niro's this sinister, especially towards the end where it looks like he might kill his wife. And even, Ray Liotta is obviously the main character, but he's got a young girl smuggling drugs. He's, and in the end, ultimately, he rats on them all, doesn't he? I mean, it's fascinating that these are the worst cast of characters ever in terms of, the people they are. But wow, fascinating. Yeah. I love
one of the things I really like about it is the beginning. The beginning, it just starts and they're in the car and you hear the noise and they're all like, well, you don't even know because you're just thrown into this situation. And then when they open the trunk, obviously, and then that line where he says, all my life I wanted to be a gangster, and he shuts the boot and then the music kicks in.
Yeah.
And it's just, what a great beginning for a movie. Just really well done.
Yeah. And I mean, again, the somebody in the chat mentioned, I mean, the soundtrack is fantastic, but also the way like the timing, that Scorsese's using for using those songs, but also the story, how they add to the story.
Yeah, and then James Gunn copied him. In fact, a lot of directors copied him from this moment with using music to actually solidify a date in the movie.
Yeah.
So it starts off with I can't remember who sang that
Rags
song.
to Riches, I think.
Rags to Riches, yeah. That was the 40s or the 50s, I can't remember. But yeah, so it ends with a God Save the Queen, doesn't it? By
Sex Pistols, yeah.
Isn't Layla in this one? I kind of but it's funny is that half of this movie is sort of redone for Casino. I have to think I might get them mixed up.
No, that's right. It's what I said. I mean, Scorsese likes this movie so much he's made it 8 times. And
you mentioned Casino. I think Casino's better.
It's not.
No,
it's longer.
I watched it recently. I couldn't agree. It's good. It's worth a watch, but it's not.
But I think Goodfellas holds up better than Casino does.
Okay, perhaps I've not watched Goodfellas enough. Fellas enough. Probably only seen it a couple times.
Yeah.
Oh, give it a rewatch, bro.
Wayland is spot on about the music. The music drops in this are way better than Casino's.
The ending when he just breaks the fourth wall at the ending when he's in the court. Do you remember that, guys? When he's in the court.
Yeah. When he gets up and he starts talking to the camera.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
terrific.
And
there you go. Go on.
I was just going to say, as somebody, unfortunately, with the way they portray drug use progression over time, I thought they were all really using drugs. Like, it was brilliant.
Well, to be fair, I believe that Liotta was, but
Wayland Bethifeth Ranch. Hello, Wayland Bethifeth. Casino is so soulless, a bit like Vegas, to be fair.
Yeah.
Also, very controversial take from Khalid Sarwar. Paul Sorvino was the weak link.
I saw that comment. I
He
didn't want
is
to call Khalid
never-
out on that, but
Yeah, he is never the weak link in anything. But like the way they did the eyes, where they weren't just bloodshot, but they had the crusty red lines around the. I mean, it really.
Yeah, around
they
the rims,
really
yeah.
nailed it. Yeah.
Terrific movie.
And a little bit of nose, how it ruins the end of your nose. Yeah, just it's like.
It's a shame we don't get movies like that today. You know, just
Yeah.
real, well directed, well performed, well shot movies that just takes you out of your seat and transfer you into that world.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just-
Well,
it's
and that
just
includes
incredible.
Scorsese, because I mean, The Irishman was fucking rough.
Very good,
and then
Philly.
Yeah,
You know,
I did hate the part where Ray Liotta shut down air traffic control and none of the planes could land, and they didn't think about going to the other airport.
yeah, and then he lit JP4 on fire. What the fuck is he doing?
Swappers, did you add anything to this? Can't remember.
No, I've never been into gangster movies, so I was kind of too young to appreciate this at the time when it came out. Anyway, so
Came out.
this never really registered with me. Goodfellas, I tried getting into the Godfather movies as well, but for some reason, they just cannot get into them.
Is it because there's no like blue lasers and military space hardware?
Probably not, no, because I've got plenty of movies that don't have those in, and I think they're amazing. But
Okay.
there's something about gangster movies that I just don't seem to
Really?
be able to appreciate. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
What about movies about the craze?
Not that either. No,
No?
I tried watching that, but no.
Well,
What
Okay.
about Jabba the Hutt? He's a gangster. Do you like him?
Yeah,
I was going to ask Swappers, is the reason why Back to the Future 2 your favorite because of the science fiction elements?
Possibly, partially, I should say.
Yeah.
I just really, because I've always wanted to kind of, as a kid, I always wanted to go into the future and see all the technology and everything. And and the flying cars and stuff just blew me away. It really did. And even though the technology kind of looks ridiculous now when you're in hindsight, but it was, I loved anything sort of alternate reality as well. So they kind of created an alternate timeline, and I found that fascinating. And it was just that there was so much going on, and a lot of people were turned off by Back to the Future 2 because it was kind of overcomplicated things. But that's where it got interesting for me. So that's the reason why I
Agreed.
enjoyed it more than the first.
agreed.
More than the third.
Agreed. Multiple timelines. Really good. That's good.
We got a super.
Have we? Yes, we have.
Yeah, and I don't think they're showing up on the target, but
Okay, we're going to do the supers at the end of the section, folks. Okay. Let's move on then. That's good. Is it fellows or fellas?
fellas.
Well, it's right there in front of you,
Yeah.
Brown. I mean,
All right, yeah, I got to see the next one because if it's not what I think,
Well, first of all, before we move on, I wanted to shout out Manuel Grail, who absolutely stole my bit, because when he was like, "Oh no, I don't really like gangster movies or what else," and so my immediate response was going to be, "Swappers, do you like gladiator movies?"
He does.
I knew it.
Gremlins 2, new batch.
seen it. So I'm up to, I believe I'm up to 8 movies. I can't.
Good
This
God,
is
man.
wow,
unbelievable. Breaking
I
over.
simply cannot believe it.
Mm.
You've never
Um,
done more than 2.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, I don't want to steer away from Gremlins 2, but do I keep hearing they're going to make a Gremlins 3, or is this?
Yeah, it's a
bullshit?
new one.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
keep.
I
I
don't
think
know.
it- I think
Yeah.
I like the Gremlins films.
The-
I do like them.
The best thing about that movie is the little YouTube skit about this movie that you can go see. They're coming up with the idea in the writer's room for a Gremlins sequel, and it's really it's funny. Go watch it.
I mean, this
I'll
was
find the link.
Joe Dante absolutely taking the piss, because but we made the movie. No, we need okay. I'm just gonna run amok, and he did. I mean, there's so many meta references in it. Yeah, he is having a ball.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to get the original cast back for the third one, because we're
Apparently.
36 years on, aren't we? I mean,
Oh,
Yeah.
I've got to
It's
admit,
a Key and Peele sketch, and I'm putting the link in the chat for later.
Yeah, but for
I've got to
God's
admit, I
sakes, I
think-
don't want to see Phoebe Cates in her late 60s or something.
No, I do want to see her in her late 20s though.
That's a
Why do I
I've
feel
got
like
to-
Grogu was loosely based on Mogwai?
because he.
Oh,
is.
he was. Yeah, they totally
Yeah.
copied him, man.
I've got to admit, I didn't like this film.
Oh,
At all. I thought it was a very weak
Oh.
sequel to the first one.
I
Oh,
think
we s-
it's very
Sorry.
much. I mean, again, there's a very meta kind of feel to it. This is, and it really kind of hit at the time, and it hits twice as hard now. In the 80s is where we really started to get the inundation of sequels, and the idea of doing a sequel to Gremlins was like, oh, fuck off, right? And Joe Dante clearly felt the same, and so he's gonna make all kinds of it, to include Phoebe Cates starting to tell a story, and they're just like, we don't want to hear that shit right now, because it's going to be another somebody died during a holiday story, and they're playing it sad and all that stuff, and he's just like, no, we're done, and they interrupt her and stop her before she can finish it.
Swappers, you're a fan of Gremlins.
Yeah, I love it. I'm so sad that there's only 2 movies. I'm glad they're making a third, but obviously in this climate of filmmaking, we have to be cautious about what we get excited for. Love the first one. Absolutely loved it. Probably for the reason that it didn't speak down to me as a kid. It was more of an adult movie than it was a kid's movie. Kind of like Ghostbusters in that respect. So I couldn't wait to get my hands on this movie. And Spielberg being involved with the original was great as well. And this one, I was really intrigued as to what they were going to do. They must have had some great ideas for it. Otherwise, they wouldn't make a new movie. Back then, because there was quite a space between the 2 films, you can tell they hadn't just churned out a new one just to make a quick buck. They obviously had a story to tell in this one.
Well, they did. They did actually. They did churn it out to make a quick buck.
Yeah, it was make a quick buck, and Joe Dante was pissed about it, and so decides, okay, here you go, here's the story, and it is. I mean, again, it's breaking fourth wall all the time. As Dorothy McBurk said, the projectionist bit was hilarious.
Yeah, drag queens, and it's watch that Key and Peele skit, man. It's hilarious.
Well, doesn't it have Hulk Hogan in it?
Yeah.
That's during the projectionist bit.
Yeah. Okay, I got one more chance for the next one.
So this movie really blew me away when I saw it. Absolutely loved it. Every single thing about this film I loved immensely from beginning to end.
Yeah.
And the fact that it had gone from being kind of like a kids horror or a family horror movie to a completely wacky, out there meta comedy, I thought was a great change of pace from the first film. I just accepted the Gremlins and Mogwai themselves as being kind of a species that can break the fourth wall. Even though everyone else in the film can't see it, they can. It's almost like Deadpool in that respect. And I loved that about it. I loved how crazy it got with all the different types of gremlins in it. They really use their imagination amazingly in this film. I was laughing my ass off from beginning to end. I absolutely adored the gremlins themselves, even though you're not supposed to like them. They're just great party animals, and you just want to find out what they're going to do next. And the film just keeps giving from beginning to end. It just keeps giving. Every new scene, every new thing that the gremlins do, it just keeps giving. It's just phenomenal. And the great celebrity cameos in it, I loved. The way it ends on this massive kind of epic scale music number. It's just everything about this film is great. And I mean, I'm not sure what they're going to do with the third film, but I really hope that they do something new again, like this film did something new from the concept of the first film.
I don't know how. I don't know how you go over the top of Gremlins 2.
Exactly. I mean, how can they do it? It can only be kind of a step down, can't it?
Yeah,
but
it's kind of inevitable that it's going to be a disappointment.
Yeah, Swappers,
exactly.
Listening to you made me realize something. The way Ian liked Die Hard 2, that's the way I enjoyed this movie. It's just so unhinged.
And
It's-
on that bombshell.
I'm hyped for Gremlins 2. I'm going to go and rewatch it, by the way. Swappers is hyped.
I've watched
It is.
Gremlins a million times. I've not seen Gremlins 2 all that many times.
I haven't seen it for a long
seen
time.
Okay,
Yeah, Gavin, you didn't have the grifters? What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't know what this is.
Oh, Henry. Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Mary Poppins, y'all.
I mean, this is a good movie, but yeah, I'm a bit miffed that the Grifters also wasn't involved.
What is this about?
A serial killer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Michael Rooker as a serial killer. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
It's not a big budget movie. It can be a bit rough to watch.
See, I know how this feels. Wrenched. Poor Gav, he can't win. I know exactly how that feels.
Well, he could win if he picked good movies, but Henry feels like a 70s movie.
I thought it was really good. I went to see it when I was in Cannes, and I met the main star. What's his name? Michael Rooker, who his name is
Michael
at
Rooker,
the time.
yeah.
And it was a very low budget film, and I thought there was something kind of really real about it, and it was very nasty as well. And he was just saying things like, they're never going to catch you if they don't have a pattern, if they don't see a pattern in what you're doing, because he was teaching that guy how to be a serial killer as well.
Right.
And in the end, he ends up just kind of winning, really.
Yeah.
So it is a very kind of black movie, but I thought it was quite entertaining and disgusting in points, so gotta give it.
Could you have the sequel? Could you call the sequel Cavill?
Call it Henry II.
Henry II.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, now it's not my favorite movie, but Ghost was a huge movie of this year, one of the highest grossing, and if you wanted schlock, I guess we're past Days of Thunder too. So I don't know, just not my choices.
Yeah.
But the next one is very important.
Okay, let's move on then.
Okay, one more then.
Home Alone E.
I've seen it. I'll just say that, but I've never been the massive fan of it like everyone else seems to be. And all I'll say, and then I'll back off because I'm sure some of the panel will sing its praises. I prefer Gremlins as a Christmas movie. I'm just going to say that and step away.
Hey, this was the most violent, brutal movie I've ever seen. You have like an 8-year-old kid that literally murdering like 10 people. I loved it.
Yeah, I couldn't give a shit about this movie. It didn't hit for me, and either wrong demographic or what. But I mean, certainly, you could say it was made well. It was all right, good action and stuff like that. I didn't care.
I'm making fun of the violence in this movie because it truly was like Looney Tunes drop an anvil. If he did those things for real to a person, he would have murdered a dozen people.
Yeah, this is a cartoon, it's very Disney kind of feel to it.
It's a live action cartoon. Yeah, I wasn't the demographic. This was for kids and families at the time. It wasn't me.
I think it was a lot of fun. I really liked it when I first saw it, and it's become a classic Christmas film.
It wasn't painful to watch. It was entertaining and all, just not my thing.
I think Emperor hit the nail on the head. It is very cartoonish, but it also has a lot of heart in it as well, which I thought was really good. And also the fact that, what does the father do for a living? Is he like a drug dealer or something? How can he afford that?
He was a banker, wasn't he? Banker.
Yeah. I'm thinking, you say it has a lot of heart. Who forgets their kid on a trip? My God.
No,
to be fair, after being around that kid, I would forget him too.
Yeah. Okay.
No, he was little Macaulay Culkin. He was brilliant in this film, as far as I was concerned. It was like, it's a fantasy, right? And it's Christmassy as well. And the kid was adorable, and it just worked as far as I'm concerned. And the stuff that happens at the end, it was hilarious. It was just like a Tom and Jerry cartoon.
Yeah.
So I think it was very unique, and I think it's a good movie.
Terrible Mum was dead in real life, isn't she now?
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely. It might have been like the first real live action cartoon. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I wouldn't the demo.
You know what, right? Out of the whole film, there's only one joke that always makes me laugh out loud. It's the bit where the father says to him, "You're gonna have to share a room with your cousin," and and he wets the bed, and
First
he just
cousin?
gives him. He just gives Macaulay Culkin a look and starts drinking his drink down.
Yeah,
Absolutely
yeah.
hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I thought, yeah, that joke always makes me laugh.
Okay, I'll crack that joke again. First cousin. Anyway, Swappers, anything to add then? Home Alone.
Not really. This people went crazy over this film, didn't they? And I couldn't see it myself. I just couldn't see it. It was okay. It didn't really do anything for me. I had friends that utterly loved it, and I tried to appreciate it in the same way they did, but I just could not. It just didn't hit with me the same way. And I'll never, whenever I think of Christmas movies, I'll never think of this. It's always way down on the list. It's something that's sort of an afterthought for me. Pesci and Daniel Stern were great, but I mean, the rest of it, I could forget this one.
Yeah, this was also, I mean, when I saw, oh, John Hughes wrote it. Oh, okay. And then I saw it and I was like, oh, John, you're selling out. That's cool. All right. Enjoy your
And on that bombshell. Okay, we need to vote, folks. Vote for your favorite Bond girl. Honey Rider, Ursula Andress, Tatiana Romanova, Daniela Bianchi.
Oh, is this 10? Is this the
Domino Duval, Claudine Auger,
Domino?
Kissy Yamaha. Sorry, Suzuki Mayama. We're going to close the vote in. In fact, I need somebody else to vote or we're screwed because there's two. It's joint second place. Please, somebody vote. Please. Who hasn't voted, please vote or this is not going to end well.
Swappers, release all of the sock puppets.
Swappers, please vote for Honey Rider or Kids. Somebody, please. Please vote.
But who are they supposed to vote for?
We need somebody to either vote for Honey Rider or Domino. Oh, in fact, no, oh, sorry, Kissy Suzuki. Oh, right, I'm ending poll. Thank you, folks.
Also, calling out Gavin for not including Flatliners.
Yeah, that's another one.
Okay, bear with me while.
But you know what we're up to now. I really need to know. I don't want to have to wait to see the next one.
Okay, is this going to update or am I going to be? Is this not going to work? Come on, YouTube. Come on.
Hey, I think I even have a hint for.
Come on, YouTube. Hurry up.
I've got a hint.
Yeah, here we go. So, vote for your favorite Bond girl.
Oh, I just
Poll
realized,
complete.
Ista, you may be waiting for a while because it may be in the T's.
Oh God, yeah, that's true.
Oh yes, the poll complete. 62 votes. Well done, folks. Fourth place, bringing up the rear. Domino Duval, Claudine Auger, 18%. Third place, Kissy Suzuki Mihama, 19. Runner-up, second place, Honey Rider, Ursula Andress, 21%. And the winner, Tatiana Romanova, Daniela Bianchi. I didn't 42.
think that. Yeah, I didn't think Domino was gonna. I didn't think she was gonna come in that low, man. I thought.
Okay. Top two go through then, folks.
Yep.
Okay.
It looks like more of our audience has yellow fever than I thought.
Okay. We'll do the next batch of Bond girls. Tracy Bond, Diana Rigg on Her Majesty's Secret Service, 1969.
Tracy.
You could not grow up in the 70s, and I mean, she was an icon from the Avengers.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. And very athletic, good actress, and she was a great physical actress.
Even though she was like one of the first ass kicking
first girl bosses
on TV, she was also vulnerable in Emergency Secret Service and in the Avengers TV show sometimes as well.
Yeah.
But she just had that sex appeal. When you just look at her, you just like, oh my god, she's so lovely. Yeah.
Yes, couldn't believe that this was Jennifer Garner.
Yeah, and she was a girl boss done right. Like what's her it was Honor Blackman. No, Honor Blackman was in the Avengers before her. Right. And she was a bit insufferable, and then Diana Rigg comes along and you instantly fall in love with the character, and the show gets a little wonkier. They start to do this is how a girl boss done right. She doesn't always win. She has her flaws, she has her failings, but she's awesome.
I said, Diana Rigg is so gorgeous. In the 60s, she was like just hotter than the fucking sun, man. She was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, man.
Yeah, maybe the first catsuit woman too.
Oh, like, absolutely.
We wouldn't have Wilma Deering if it weren't for Diana Rigg.
Absolutely.
I mean, catsuit, you would have literally had 60.
Oh yeah, Catwoman. Yeah, that's true.
Gorgeous.
Well, the Catwoman.
Anybody else?
Fantastic, though.
I'll wait and see what else you got for me.
And she also has that British class about her that for people in the U.S., there is something a little bit elevated about, being posh and having that accent.
Okay. I forgot to do the super chats, but we'll do them once we've done this. Okay, let's move on then.
Jane Seymour.
Solitaire, Jane Seymour. Live and Let Die, 1973.
Gorgeous.
She
absolutely
is
gorgeous.
And we'd like to apologize to her for Price of Reason and his chasing her to a limit.
Yeah, for stalking her and making her afraid.
Yeah.
Pissing her off.
Very bad. Yeah. Oh God, she was painfully beautiful in this movie. It was just.
Not only that, but this is a woman. Talk about aging well. Her and Diane Lane. I don't know what they have, but I'd like some, please.
I think it's what they don't have, which is a bunch of chemicals and surgery and.
Yeah, I don't care. Stuff. I mean, there's also some serious genetics going on.
Yeah. There's some.
Go ahead and transfer those over.
Here you go. Khalid says she was 19.
She was very young. Yeah.
Cider beat. One of my bollocks has come loose. Is that normal?
Yeah, it's perfectly normal in this case.
With Jane Seymour or Diane Lane. Yes.
Yeah.
Swappers, anything to add before we move on? Jane
no,
Seymour.
Not really. I mean, you've all pretty much said it all. As far as Jane Seymour goes.
She was a big enough star she couldn't be on the show, but when they killed her off in Galactica, I was not.
Yes. Also, was she in Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman?
Yeah, but by that, not really my show.
I didn't care. It was Jane Seymour. I was like, okay, I'll watch for 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay, Solitaire, Jane Seymour, everybody living that die.
Yeah, she's also really classy.
Anya Mamasova.
Amasova.
Like you. Barbara Bach. The Spy Who Loved Me, 1977. I love this movie.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough round.
I'll take Catherine Bach over Barbara Bach.
I wouldn't. I will. This kind of shows Ringo has better taste in women than the other Beatles.
Still married? Yeah.
She's lovely as well, but she couldn't act for fucking toffee, could she?
No.
Good eye candy though in the movie.
Yeah.
And she's American, but everybody thinks she's European. I think that's so funny.
Yeah.
Again, not even my favorite Bach.
Didn't she get the role by accident?
Yeah, there was a story about that. Yeah, it kind of was. I can't. Boomerang.
because she couldn't act. She wasn't an actor, was she?
No, she was a model. She, did magazine covers and stuff.
And basically, I think she just looked good, and that's why she got cast.
Yeah, how unusual for Bond.
Yeah.
You could tell there was good chemistry between her and.
Yeah, but there
Moore.
wasn't. They really didn't get along at all, man. They hated each other. There was a lot of friction on set.
Damn.
Yeah, so Broccoli saw her in a videotape for an Italian film test, and he's like, got to get her. It was originally going to be Lois Childs. That's right. And so they moved her up to Moonraker so they could use Barbara in this one.
There you go. Should we do the next one then?
You're right. Yes, please. Speaking of, she was originally going to be Almasova.
Holly Goodhead, Lois Childs, Moonraker, 1979.
Didn't live up to her last name. 0 out of 10.
Yeah,
Anybody like Goodhead?
I do. However, she didn't demonstrate she could provide it.
Yeah, but she was gorgeous in this movie. My God, like she's not at James Seymour's level, but she was really beautiful in this movie.
Dirky McDirkface is correct. E.T. hands.
Wasn't she in Dallas? Is that where she came from? Dallas?
She was in
Dallas.
She was in a couple of American TV things. I think she was in Dallas for a little bit. She wasn't like a regular.
Yeah, she would have been like just
a recurring. Yeah.
Lovely.
Anybody
Lovely
else?
Woman.
Who likes a woman with a fag?
I don't like a woman with a fag. No.
Cigarettes.
I mean that kind of
prefer
proves
it
that
on
she
her
lives
own.
up to that last name. She has an oral habit. Let's go.
Yeah, but they all had fags back then. So
easy.
Virginia
So
Slims.
We're not allowed to call them that anymore.
cigarettes. Vote for your favourite Bond girl: Tracy Bond, Dinah Rigg, Solitaire, Jane Seymour, Anya
Almasova.
Almasova, Barbara Bach, Holly Goodhead, Lois Childs. So we'll leave that running for a bit, folks. So vote for your favourites. Top 2 go through. Let's do some
Supers.
Yes, before I forget.
Yes.
I think Rust in Peace probably here crashed out. Rust in Peace 43, Rach will spot 2 booze. Cheers, matey. You can get this on the re-rub. Sorry, too knackered to stay. Have a good stream. Thank you, my friend. Dutch Gradient, Wrenched, will spot $5. Cheers, Dutch. Hail panel, gonna pull a mega Barry man here. Favorite movie gangster and why?
Okay. I want to clarify. Ask Dutch, movie or movie and TV? Just in the chat, say.
We said movie.
Okay, yeah, I know, but I want to make sure.
It's got to be Pacino, isn't it? And say hello to my little friend.
Oh,
Scarface.
Yeah, Scarface.
Tony Montana.
Tony Montana. Yeah, that's the one. He's got to be up there, hasn't he?
Anybody else?
Jabba the Hutt.
I mean, Jabba's all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Corleones and the Godfather, man.
I'm gonna go with an odd one here. I'm gonna go with Johnny Dangerously.
I'm going to go with Ali G.
Excellent.
Actually, that was pretty funny.
My favorite movie gangster will definitely be Maroney from Johnny Dangerously because he continued to murder the English language and anyone that got in his way.
Yeah.
When he says movie gangsters, it kind of like mafiosa or any gangster.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Jabba.
Villain, isn't
yeah,
it?
Jabba. Well, it's a particular kind of villain. Jabba would probably work.
Yeah,
but the reason I asked for clarification though is I I think as a character, I love Tony Soprano. He's probably my favorite gangster character in media. So
Joe Pesci in Casino.
yeah, that'll work.
Who was what was his name?
Oh, Tommy.
Help me out. Chat, help us out.
It's Tommy. Damn it, I can't remember his last name.
Joe Pesci.
Pesky, yeah.
Gangster in Casino. Come on, help us out, folks. Can't remember.
Yeah, Nicky Santoro.
Yeah, Nicky. Yeah. Oh, so good.
What about Jules in Pulp Fiction? There's another good one.
Oh, you know what? Or just yeah, absolutely. That is or his
Gary
boss.
Oldman in True Romance.
Was Jules a gangster though? I think he was a hitman, wasn't he?
Yeah,
he was a crooked cop. So I wouldn't.
The old woman in the Goonies.
She wasn't a gangster either. She was a thief.
Well, she was a gangster.
Overrated.
She had a gang. It was her. Family.
But
You could say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you brought up, I mean, I guess Jules is a gangster, but I think of him more as, a henchman working for Marcellus Wallace, who is a excellent, that's a good, you know what? I can Marcellus Wallace, excellent choice for favorite gangster.
Okay. Cheers,
James Cagney in a ton of movies.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you, Gavin. I was really concerned.
Who would be your favorite gangster actor?
Jimmy Cagney.
I mean, Jimmy Cagney's pretty good. Edward G. Robinson would also be an excellent.
Oh, he's great as well.
Yeah.
Hunt for Red October. Alec Baldwin.
Yeah. At the time, this movie was cooler than Star Wars, man. This thing was absolutely amazing when it came
I
out.
must have watched this thing 100 times in like a year.
Yeah. God. It's a shame that he's the way he is now, but Baldwin was awesome in this. And of course, everybody was awesome in this. This phenomenal book, a phenomenal movie. And the submarine scenes were so realistic at the time, man. It really felt like you were sitting there underwater getting shot.
They go down well.
The cast is ludicrous in this movie.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Is what?
Insane. The cat. Yeah.
I love the bit where they are talking Russian and then the camera zooms into the lips and then it pulls out and they're speaking English.
Yeah.
That was really well done.
While he's reading the Bible.
Scott Glenn, Tim Curry, Sean Connery, Sam Neill, Peter Firth, James Earl Jones, Richard Jordan, Stellan Skarsgård. For fuck's sake, I love the line. He's like, he comes in, not Jeffrey Jones. He's like, I think somebody's shooting at us. It's like,
no spoilers, please, because I've not seen this and I'm reading the chat and hearing the comments. I need to watch this.
You do.
Probably, I've probably only watched it once.
Yeah, Timothy Carhart said that line. If you if you know somebody with like a 150-inch projection TV, go see it at their house. Because this, man, if they re-release this on IMAX, I would go see it like multiple times in a row.
Yeah.
Here you go. V Moon Wood.
Yeah.
Wood Spot. WTF. Go watch this now.
Yeah.
Right. That's it, everybody. See you next time. Right.
Yeah. You know, Shane Black was in this movie too.
Yeah. What?
And man, like, yep. And John McTiernan was at like.
McTiernan again. You talk about starting a career. Okay.
He's on a roll, wasn't he?
Yeah. I mean, we did. Waylon does make a good point because on Cannoli Sasquatch's stream, the MMM, we recast this movie because we were going
with women.
No, we were going through the alternate because they were talking about people that they considered casting for different roles. And then we started rolling on it. So we had Arnold Schwarzenegger and Stallone because they were actually considered for this movies. Stallone as the as Ramius is fantastic. Yeah.
Remember, Beverly Crusher was in this film. Gates
Yeah.
McFadden was in this film.
Yeah, she's Ryan's wife.
Jack Ryan's wife. Yeah, she's not in it for a lot, but I'm like, holy crap!
Yeah,
Oh, is this a Jack Ryan film then?
yeah.
Yeah, it's the first
Oh.
Jack Ryan story that he wrote.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. All right, okay. This is sound like it's a revisit. Or
Yeah,
rewatch.
I may be
Is it homework?
mistaken. I think this is the first Tom Clancy book.
I remember when I went to see
I
it,
remember.
they played the theme to it before the film started, and I had a little graphic of the submarine going in the water. It was the Empire in the West End. They used to do that all the time. They used to have a laser show before the film with used to draw things from the movie and stuff. So that's what I remember.
Yeah.
The first time I went to see it, they did that. So yeah, kind of
I
adds to the experience.
I think I would have watched this when it was released on VHS, and that would be the only time I watched it.
Saw it in
So-
cinema.
So I was working in engineering at the time, and the word was, this was Tom Clancy's first book. He was an insurance salesman. He did all the research himself. And after the book came out, he got a visit
Okay.
Yes,
from
he
a
did.
couple of guys in black suits. Yep.
Yep. They were convinced that he had access to secret materials.
Yeah. But the thing is, they end up liking him so much, they actually helped him with his other books, and they started giving him stuff. But
Damn.
they weren't sure about the guy at first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. I mean, the one Clancy novel that they've never made, and thank God they haven't, at least in this era or whatever, is Red Storm Rising.
Yeah. What a what a tour de force of a book.
Yeah.
Swappers, have you watched Hunt for Red October?
Yeah, I have. I've only seen it once, but the sort of the scenario of the drama on board a submarine and the tense scenarios that go with it kind of reminded me a lot of The Wrath of Khan in that respect. So I kind of enjoyed that element of
Nice.
it. But
Yeah, it's a little backwards, but it all goes to run silent, run deep, and going forwards. Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, it's not one of my favourite films or anything. But I acknowledged how good it was and enjoyed it for what it was at the time.
There you go. That's the Hunt for Red October, everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome to Kitchen Noise.
I mean, you telling me you've lost another submarine?
Yeah.
And that guy was in Dune.
It's like,
Or is
Jack,
it
I told you to
June?
speak. Jack, I told you to speak your mind, but god
But
damn.
Jesus.
Schwarzenegger. Kindergarten Cop.
This movie is freaking hilarious. This is a great movie.
It was, but it was also when I looked at Arnold and went, oh, your career is going to have some problems.
Yeah, but he did a funny interview where he's like, I'm talking to my mother, and she goes, why don't you smile more? And he's like, Mom, I'm a Terminator. And then when he does this movie, she's like, you need to do more movies like Kindergarten Cop. So it was just funny. This was actually a really good movie in terms of setup and payoff. It was really well written. It was funny, but had an appropriate level of drama and some real suspense in there. This is a good movie.
Yeah.
And remember, boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Easy. with
No,
that
that's a
talk.
quote from the
That's a
movie.
quote from the movie.
Yeah, the little kid says it in the film.
Okay, so it'll be cancelled nowadays then, yes?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a tuba.
Ruin, have you watched Kindergarten Cop then?
I think I have. I think I have, but I don't remember a lot about it. You know what? I in my memory, it's merging with like twins.
Yeah.
with Arnie and
Or God help you, the one where he's pregnant.
oh yeah, you know, all these kind of cutesy comedy ones all merge into one in my mind. But
Yep.
yeah.
And that's why I was like, okay, here we go, Arnold. Enjoy this. I'm not sure you're going to get out of it.
Ian?
I like this film. It was a lot of fun. I think Arnie was just getting into humor. He did everything else. He killed people in movies. He, you know, I don't know whether this was his first comedy or Twins.
I think it was.
Know, but, yeah,
unless you count Hercules' Visit to New York, because that was pretty funny. Yeah.
But it was a very good movie, and again, a film with some heart in there as well. Nice romance thrown in. You know, the bit where he beats up the dad that was abusing the kid, that was quite fun as well. And the little headmistress that was in charge, and she kind of guessed he wasn't really a teacher, and you know, it was basically Arnie trying to be funny, and he wasn't funny, but the whole situation was funny, if you know what I mean.
But because he wasn't funny, it made him funny.
Yeah, exactly. So okay. I thought it was quite good, and I really enjoyed it.
Schwarzenegger.
And don't forget the delicious Penelope Ann Miller.
Yeah, that was the romance, wasn't it?
Okay. Yeah.
Swappers, did you add anything to the Scat Member?
No, I didn't comment. No, I generally thought this was a really good film, even though it was a comedy. It could have been like a serious drama action movie, and it'd still be good. His other comedy type movies, not so great, I guess, but this is one of the better ones. But did this come out like the same time as Stop All My Mum Will Shoot? Because Stallone and him started doing like quirky movies like this, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Well, Sylvester Stallone only did it because his agent lied to him and say, "Well, Arnie was up for it," and then he said, "Because they're in competition," he said, "Okay, I'll do it." And that's how he got lumbered with Stop All My Mum Will Shoot. So there you go. Yeah.
Wasn't that the mum out of Goonies as well, or am I
some TV show, some American TV show? The mum was out.
Okay, let's move on then. What? Miller's Crossing? What?
Good film.
Coming soon, is it?
Yeah, the Coen brothers.
Yeah.
I think I've seen this once, and I don't remember being that impressed by it. I just kind of forgot about it.
Did that move on?
I've seen.
Miller's Crossing. Yes, no.
But that's the thing with the Coen brothers films. You only could see it once. For me, I've never seen a Coen brothers film twice at all. Just the once.
Get
gone.
Your drinks ready, everybody.
Oh yeah. The cat is up.
The cat's just walked in the room.
Yeah, this wasn't bad, and Steve Buscemi, of course. It's typical Coen brothers. I really liked it, but you're right. I've never seen it more than once.
Anybody else? Chat kind of like in the movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad movie. It was just one that I just kind of saw and went, okay, and then moved on. I wasn't overwhelmed, but I've certainly seen Coen Brothers movies where I've watched them more than once. Raising Arizona would be one that I've seen.
Yeah, the Lebowski,
Big Lebowski, amazing.
Big Lebowski, Brother, Where Art Thou?
The funny ones. Raising Arizona, you said. Yeah, they're serious ones though. Nothing wrong with it, but
drink.
It would probably be in my top 20, but not my top 10.
Drink. What's he crossing, by the way?
Oh, it's a gangster movie.
He's crossing Miller.
He's crossing the boss. Yeah.
Kat, do you like Miller's Crossing?
Well, you have your answer.
Secret comedy, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shall we move on then? Oh. Savile too.
Yeah, this movie would have been so much better had they cast someone other than Danny Glover.
He's in town with a few days to kill. Oh, yes, very good. I like that. It's time, Los Angeles, 1990. What?
Yep. Again, this is, this movie was all right. Look, you're following up Predator. Good luck. And if you don't like this one, wait till you see the rest. Right, because the rest of the Predator movies are crap. This is the only one that's like semi-decent, and it's really, it's Glover's casting is the worst part of this, because it feels like a Lethal Weapon Predator crossover, and he definitely feels too old for this shit.
Yeah, I think it's it's still, I really liked it. I think it's still underrated as a movie, but I agree he wasn't the perfect casting. But everybody else was pretty damn good.
Oh God, King Willie is fantastic.
Yeah. In this movie, despite him and his, it has a lot to offer, and I think it's way more. It's a good, solid action movie, even if it's not a Predator movie. But this is a Predator movie, and it's worth watching. I don't think it gets the love that it deserves.
Yeah, and Gary Busey's upper torso is still floating in a meat locker somewhere because it never fell down.
He was appropriately creepy in this.
Yeah,
and of course, Hudson's in it.
Yeah, Paxton's great in it.
Yeah,
you know, what the hell are you?
Was that Maria Conchita Alonso? Is that?
Yeah, she's all right.
Yeah, she's good.
Anyone else?
Well, Ruben Blades. I mean, he's great.
Yeah.
Ruin, have you watched Predator? No.
I've seen Predator 2.
Oh.
No, I'm tooling with you. It'd be random, wouldn't it, to watch Predator 2, not Predator 1? No, not seen it. I have seen Predator 1 almost, though.
Almost, yeah.
Most of it.
This is the last time they stuck to the lore that the predators only come when it's really hot. And they did a great job of portraying how sweltering LA was during that summer. It was a heat wave. Yeah, originally the predators only show up when it's like extraordinarily hot weather.
Months. Only in the hottest months they come.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
It's from the first one. And the second one remembered it and everybody else forgot it.
Yeah. Unless you're, a little 5 foot tall Indian girl boss, then they can come in the fall.
Even then it's not that hot.
No, not hot at all. It's like fall.
Yeah.
It's not even close to hot.
Well, that's all right. In ABP, they show up in Antarctica.
Ian, did you give us any thoughts on Predator 2?
It was okay. It wasn't great. It was enjoyable in parts and stuff. And I agree with, I think it was Emperor that said it, that Danny Glover was miscast. He was really, but they only got it because he was a star at that time, and obviously to put stars in a movie, it'll drag people to see it. I do believe it was a success, but it didn't take as much money as the first one.
Why wasn't Schwarzenegger in this?
I don't know. I think he was doing another movie. That's why he couldn't be in it.
Should have waited.
Yeah. I mean, as I said, it was okay. It's like
he was always supposed to be. If he was going to be in it, it was going to be a guest appearance because it's not him; it's his brother.
I thought he wanted too much money and they didn't have the budget because they knew that sequels you shouldn't put too much money in it. But you know who was perfectly cast in this movie, Jay? I'll bet you'll agree. Terry Weigel. Yes.
Having a good time. Having a very good time.
Wayland Cephas, Reg, by the way, they didn't want to pay McTiernan and Arnold.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true, because I was at a BFI screening of the first Predator and McTiernan was there, and he said the reason why he wasn't in 2 and he wanted to direct 2, I think, is because Arnie was doing another movie and couldn't get out of it. So he couldn't. I can't remember what movie he was doing.
That big Kindergarten Cop. There we go.
Yeah, but that's PR stuff too. They don't always tell the truth on those. They're like, we had a mutual parting of the way, You can't really, you can't really necessarily, but it was a contract dispute. Okay, it says no, it was money. Arnold,
maybe who knows? I mean, all I can tell you is what he said on stage.
Right?
Who knows if it's true or not?
I can tell you that when the introduction to this is, when you first jump into this movie, you get a real sense of LA has become lawless. El Scorpio is waiting. I mean, all the cocaine. The police, kind of being unable to deal with it. Just there's violence everywhere, and it's hot as hell. So sure, you have the predator hunting in the urban jungle, and so it goes. But again, the problem is as soon as Danny Glover comes into the car, and you're just like, what is going on? Stop.
Yeah, LA really looked like a war zone. Okay, this is from Deadline. Producer John Davis revealed studio executives at Fox were unwilling to meet Arnold's financial terms, and the deal collapsed. And then Stephen Hopkins got James Cameron to get Arnold for to make Terminator 2.
Okay. Swappers, anything to add before we move on?
Well, I mean, this movie's probably my favorite Predator movie by some margin, I should think.
Really?
Enjoy it way more than the first film. Anything that came after it, don't care about. But yeah, I was on a roller coaster watching this film. I went in with low expectations and came out just buzzing watching this film.
Yeah. I don't agree, but I can respect that.
There were I just love the way it just keeps going at the end of the film. You know, you expect it to end and it keeps going. I'm like, fucking, this is great. And I was just, every single second, I was just loving this film. And ever since then, I've just been a huge fan of the Predator and Alien franchises, both. And the whole inclusion of the xenomorph skull at the end and stuff. I was like, yeah, these guys know what the fuck they're doing. I loved Danny Glover in the film. I loved all of the actors in it. I loved Bill Paxton. Everyone was great. Special effects were amazing. The Predators were incredible. The expansion of the lore, direction, action, special effects, music. I just can't fault it. I absolutely adore this film from beginning to end, and I always will, unapologetically.
Yeah, the original script had Arnold and Danny Glover's role, but with a co-star, and Arnold didn't want to have to share credit. He didn't want to co-star with anyone.
Oh, Georges Rex brings up, in another world, we have Predator 2, but Terminator 2 starring Danny Glover is mediocre.
This is the good version of Dances with Wolves right here.
Wait, well, hold up. Now, this one takes the magic native and turns it to 11.
Yeah, it does, but so did the other one.
I need to reset my mic, so please, Phil. I need to reset my mic, so please, Phil.
Well, I'm a huge Tom Selleck fan. I'm a huge Sharp's Rifle fan. I know the whole Aborigine thing, but still, man, this movie is good. And Linda Sangiacomo?
Yeah, Laura Sangiacomo.
Yeah. She's
again, who I put up and everybody's like, oh, what are you talking about? Because Brown kept finding the worst pictures possible for this one.
Yeah. No. Listen, I'm not a huge fan of hers, but she was absolutely phenomenal in terms of acting in this.
Yeah.
And
holy shit, she looks hot.
Yeah, well, like, and Selleck just really owns this. And then Alan Rickman as the villain is just absolutely phenomenal in this. Yeah, it is a great movie, a little bit long.
It's the ending that sucks because, again, it's the magical natives thing.
Yeah, and some weird shit happens at the end, but I still love the final shootout, like the final showdown.
Yeah. Said I never had a use for it. Didn't say I didn't know how to use it.
And the opening, the intro, he's like, I sent out asked for a bunch of resumes, and you sent me the most interesting one. I can't really do Rickman's accent.
Well, the best is him getting off of the boat with the old couple. And you have a trapper behind him, and old people used to get it. He just takes the butt of the rifle and racks him. And she's like, "I'm so sorry. We should get up." No, I just talked to him, and he said it's just fine. He's not in here at all.
Yeah.
And it starts out with a fight.
But if you want to see like a very long movie about indigenous peoples getting screwed over, this one is better than Dances with Wolves.
Yeah, and you have a much better protagonist.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Yeah.
Really?
Brown, this is homework. I'm calling it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, homework for you. Yep. Absolutely.
Ooh, cat's getting very...
Yeah. If we only have one homework assignment to give you this year, I would do this one.
Cat, do I need to watch this? Ian, have you watched, was it Quigley Down Under?
Yeah, I watched it. I thought it was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's not one of those movies that sticks in my mind, and I don't think it's a classic or anything like that. It would pass the time. And Tom Selleck was was charming in it. And it was
It
all right.
should be a classic.
I mean, it's one of those movies that it's kind of criminally either under remembered. That so many people have seen it. It kind of had a second because I didn't think it did especially well in the box office, but it did well on cable.
Yeah, he had 2 custom Sharps rifles made for that movie. He kept one. He gave one away, the Shiloh Sharps, and you can actually buy one set to the movie specs.
Yep.
For about $5,000.
Is it Uberti that makes them now? Or Pedersoli?
Was it a success at the box office, this film?
I don't think it did great.
No. But it did do well in cable. I thought it was kind of a cult classic, but maybe it hasn't even reached that high. But I think it's a criminally underrated.
I think it's a proper cult classic. I don't think that it's a normie cult classic.
Yeah, Uberti makes the Sharp, and so does Shiloh Sharps. So
yeah.
Okay. I think we've lost the Ruin, so shall we move on?
Yeah.
We try to get Ruin back?
I don't know where he's gone.
Well, he'll try and rejoin, but...
What's this? Reversal of Fortune?
Yeah.
I don't know it.
Oscar bait.
Yeah.
Anybody?
I vaguely remember seeing it, and I remember nothing about it other than
I've never seen it.
Listen,
never seen it.
I'll be the first to admit she can act, but I just can't stand Glenn Close. She's right up there with what's her name? God, what is her name? Kramer versus Kramer.
Zambuga.
No. I'm boomering. You know the
freaking... Sophie's Choice.
Yeah. God, what's her? Meryl Streep. Glenn Close and Meryl Streep are the same insufferable person to me. They both can act. I'll give it that. They both are great actors. I just can't stand them.
Okay. Nobody's liking this. Should we move on then? Obviously,
yes.
Move on for Gavin that. The cook?
Yeah, the cook, the thief, his wife, and her lover. Yeah. This is a very bizarre movie. The story, I don't know if I should say this or not. Okay, so like this is a European movie. Okay, it's very
Prime Helen Mirren.
Yeah. It's a good movie, but it's very bizarre and strange. But it's it's Peter Greenway, and he's made some great. Anyway, I took my dad to see this movie, and he threw up. He threw up in the movie.
Helen Mirren gets her boobies out.
She gets her tits out and everything.
Yeah,
when she was young. Come on.
Yeah. She wasn't so young in this.
No.
But there's a particular really gross part in this, and it made my poor father sick to his stomach.
Oh dear. Anybody else?
I vaguely remember seeing it and remembering I've
never seen it.
Whatever this is, I either the movie dropped acid or I did. It was kind of my response to it.
Okay, I've seen it once. It's an art piece, really. Let's face it, and it's very much over my head completely.
Yeah, it's avant-garde.
It looked nice, and it was the photography is really good. It's very flatly directed, but it is an art piece. And what can you say about it is that it's just an art piece, and you instantly forget it after you've seen it. And there you go.
Yeah. Well, Peter Greenway was really, this was my indie film phase. He was really big at the time, along with like the Coen brothers and Luc Besson. And this is the guy who did Delicatessen and City of Lost Children. So it's not going to be for everybody, for sure. It wasn't for my dad.
Move on that.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you tell him the other thing that he did after City of Lost Children?
Total Recall.
Total Recall.
I can hear the theme in my head by Jerry Goldsmith as I look at this picture.
Consider this a divorce.
Good film.
Busy year busy year then for Schwarzenegger. Was he filming this instead of
Joe Pesci too? Were you thinking of Alien 4 there,
yes.
Jay, for Jean-Pierre Jeunet? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it was that Arnie Schwarzenegger was riding high, and basically he was looking for talented directors, and anything they were doing, he'd muscle his way into their productions. And I'm not saying he did this with this, but he was basically because somebody asked him a question once, "What do you really want to be?" And Arnie said, "I want to be a movie star." And being a movie star and an actor is two different things, and he achieved it. He's a movie star, so he just wanted to be in big movies, you know.
Okay, I have to say, I'm a huge Philip K. Dick fan, and this movie has absolutely nothing to do with the story that it's supposedly based on, even more less something than Blade Runner. But I think the movie ends up being better than it has any right to be, and I still haven't quite figured out why.
Johnny Caps.
I mean,
but Michael Ironside.
Yeah, Michael Ironside, always a plus.
I mean, it's got it's a very good sci-fi story that became an Arnie action movie, and I just, as long as I can ignore the Arnie isms of the movie, then I enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I was far more intrigued by the story than I was
Rob
by
Bottin, amazing.
Yeah, it's a real mind fuck, and Sharon Stone was so hot in this film, man. Like,
you can tie me up. I was like, all right, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll take.
Swappers, did you enjoy the three-breasted lady?
Yeah, I would have enjoyed her a lot more if I could have got my hands on her.
It makes me wish I had three hands, baby.
But this was the first film I ever saw in a multiplex, so I'd only ever seen films in sort of small flea pit cinemas before that. And I saw the review of it in probably the Daily Mail, I think it was at the time, and they were absolutely raving about this film. So I thought, geez, man, this sounds great. And I was a fan of Schwarzenegger movies anyway because of The Running Man, etc., and Terminator. So I thought, man, I've got to go see this. So I managed to persuade my dad to drive me and my mate over there to watch it. And I got out from watching this film, and it was just so bombastic, this movie. I was utterly mind blown about the special effects and the action and everything, and it gave me everything I wanted from a Schwarzenegger movie and more. In hindsight, it's a bit ridiculous, but you know, it's still a fantastic sci-fi action movie. And back then, there weren't many other things that kind of pushed cinema as much as this, as far as special effects go and action. So it really was, you know, a kind of a milestone in movie making, and for that, it blew me away. I absolutely adored it.
Yeah, the themes in this movie are phenomenal. It really elevated it. It's very what makes a person, is it their memory, their identity, the idea of, you know, inserting memories as opposed to having a real experience. It's really sort of heady sci-fi, high concept stuff, and plenty of action in there. It was a good romp, and this one, I don't remember if it did good. I think it did well in the theater, but
it did okay.
It's a huge cult following after now too. Yeah,
do you remember
he's probably the reason.
Where Arnie, they have that thing that go through walls with those little things that turn around. Do you remember that bit? And they're going to try and kill Arnie with that, and then it literally touches Arnie's arms, and blood is everywhere. And the next scene, he doesn't seem to be affected by it. Do you remember that scene? Those things that go through walls, and he was trying to kill him, and it gone in his arms, and you see blood come out, and then the next scene, he's stopped bleeding. There's nothing there. It's like, okay, what's going on there?
That happens all the time in Arnold movies. I will say the short story it's based on, and we can remember it for you wholesale. It's like 3 pages long. It's totally worth the read. It's you know, it's definitely worth checking out.
Arnie was anything but Schwarzenegger on the poster. People would just rush to see.
Straight there,
yeah. He was doing extremely well, wasn't he? I mean, I even liked Red Heat when that came out. Even though it wasn't a very good film. But,
it was funny though.
Yeah, he was in it. That's the reason why I went to see it, you know?
And Jim Belushi was funny, but he really was a movie star. He had star power. He could pull in an audience.
Yeah, Arnold's best line, not Z3BO, consider this a divorce.
Yeah. And so Professor said in the chat, they really haven't adapted a good Philip K. Dick story for the screen. And for the most part, it's true. But I thought Screamers is incredibly underrated and probably the closest they've ever come. The movie Screamers with Peter Oh my boomerang. Buckaroo Banzai, Peter Weller, RoboCop. They did a very low budget version of the movie Screamers, and it's kind of fantastic.
Yeah,
You
Radio
haven't seen
Free
it.
Albemuth is the one that's closest.
Let's move on then.
Yeah.
Tremors.
Here we go.
Yeah. Talk about a movie that's way better than this has any right to.
Right to be.
Yeah, but it does have a right because of the direction and the writing and how they made it. They really do earn it. This movie is fantastic.
Jaws in
Set
the
up
sand.
and payoff. Yep.
That's what it is. Jaws in the sand. Jaws in the desert. That's what it is.
Except written better.
Yeah.
Written better than Jaws.
Yeah. From setup and payoff and why things work the way they do and all that stuff. The mechanics of the script are absolute genius. No, it doesn't have the speech on the boat. But I mean, again, it's every single thing is set up and paid off. It's really like Die Hard script, in that you just look at it and go, man, if you want a lesson on how to write things, here we go. This one will do it. And again, in a cheesy B movie, holy crap! I mean, somebody was doing their work.
Yeah, it's really Back to the Future levels of setup and payoff here. It really is.
I think I've watched Tremors once when it was released on VHS.
Yep, it is again. There are movies that you look at and go, because the effects. There are times where you're like, all right, hold up, but there's actually some really clever effects in this that are a mix of stop motion and set pieces. They're full size and then miniatures and all that stuff. But the greatest thing about this is just the writing of the script is fantastic, especially given the subject matter. I mean, you would think somebody would just lazily, here's this monster, here we go, ooh, and all that stuff. No, somebody was definitely setting this up as a submission for their future work.
Yeah, it's not just the direction is great. The camera angles, the choice of shots, it's really well done.
Was it directed by again, sorry?
Can
we say
I'm trying to remember it.
Yeah, it's
directed by
Ron Underwood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Swappers,
it's
Tremors.
got Fred Ward and Kevin Bacon. I mean, it's got a respectable cast.
Swappers, Tremors.
It's an enjoyable movie. Very funny. The cast's great. I can't really say much bad about it, really. It's not like a stellar movie or anything, but it's really fun. Really, really fun. And it is like Jaws in the Desert, but they do it in a very enjoyable and original way. It's one of the better movies of this genre of subterranean creatures eating people. And it's sparked so many sequels. I can't really say I've seen any of them, but this movie, at least, was a great fun from beginning to end and was genuinely intelligently written as well. And the cast were all great, especially Fred. Okay. What's his face? Yeah, he's great.
Fred Ward,
Fred Ward, yeah.
Okay.
It's the best B movie ever made. It's the smartest too.
Okay, let's move on then.
Yeah. Also, to be clear, again, chat, written better than Jaws.
Yeah.
Written.
Wild at Heart.
Oh, God.
Oh, we are missing way too many movies.
Anybody?
Yeah, so not one of my favorite David Lynch movies. I mean, it was kind of a
Never seen it.
I will say this might be the only time I thought Laura Dern was hot, even for a minute.
Is that Admiral Holdall?
It is indeed.
Yep.
Never seen it. I can't comment.
I think I have. I can't remember anything of it. No, anybody else?
Yeah, again, it's not.
Yeah, very violent.
Close to one of my favorite.
Okay. Is it a wild ride and a must see?
Jaws in a muscle car.
Yeah, okay. I wouldn't call it a must see. No. No.
Okay. Right, we need
But
to vote then, folks.
It's definitely Nicolas Cage being full on Nicolas Cage, though.
Okay, vote for your favourite Bond girl: Tracy Bond, Danny Rigg, Solitaire, Jane Seymour, Anna Amasova, Barbara Bach, Holly Goodhead, Lois Charles. It's not going to make a difference. Let's close the votes.
I just want to point out Misery came out this year, as did as did Postcards from the Edge, as did Jacob's Ladder, Edward Scissorhands, Lord of the Flies, Days of Thunder. That's cheesy crap. King of New York. This was a hell of a year for movies, man. Revenge, Presumed Innocent, Rocky V, La Femme Nikita. Jesus. It's like Pump Up the Volume, The Grifters.
Air America.
And Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead.
God, yes.
Brilliant. It's almost like we need to do next Wednesday, 1990 again.
Okay, I'm trying to close the poll, but my browser's crashed.
Oh, well, you got that going for you.
Okay, so
Well,
wait a minute, it's done it. Has it done it?
Yeah, it's done.
Isn't it kind of? Isn't it Runaway? Yeah. Boy, this wasn't even close, was it?
Hold on. So let's bear with me, folks. Browser issues. Come on. Here we go then. So poll complete. 50 votes. Well done, folks. Fourth place, bringing up the rear. Holly Goodhead, Lois Charles, 4%. In fact, joint.
Bringing up the what?
Rear.
Oh.
In fact, joint actually bringing up the rears. Anna Amasova.
Yeah.
It is 12:30. Barbara Bach, 4%. Runner-up, Tracy Bond, Danny Rigg, 42%. And winner, what a surprise, Solitaire, Jane Seymour, 50%. So top two go through.
How dare you?
Allegedly.
Yep.
Okay, right. We have got 9 minutes for these.
Okay.
We're going to blast, and there's a lot. We're going to blast through these, folks. We're going to go full screen. We're going to blast. Air America.
Yep.
Fun. Just kind of fun.
Yep.
There you go. Another
Rubbish.
48 hours.
Crap, garbage.
To the person.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy is fat in this one.
Were the boys back in town?
No.
They shouldn't have returned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bird on a Wire.
It's
It's
all
kind
right.
of fun. Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
Mel and Goldie. Wow.
By the way, Mel's in a much better movie this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Blind
Blind
Fury.
Fury. This is hilarious. Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Very silly.
Yeah, but man, after I had to convince myself this was a much better movie than it was. It just I
It's
wanted
no
it
hope
to be
with a
better.
shotgun. Let's be clear. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted it to be better. Yeah. Still had some Rutger Hauer worship at the time.
Is that the one with who was the hottie? Rebecca.
I don't remember. I remember Rutger Hauer being blind and being a sort of.
Oh, what was the one movie I'm thinking with Rebecca? Was it Rebecca De Mornay? That's not this, is it?
I don't think she's in this one.
Okay, I must have been.
Also,
zoning out.
this one came out in '89 in the States, so it was another one of those.
Okay.
There you go.
Days of Chunder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it did have Meg Foster in it. She has gorgeous eyes.
I don't think I've seen Days of Thunder.
It's instantly forgettable.
Yeah, I think it's, but Robert Duvall's in it, and he's still good in it, even though the movie's kind of trash.
Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah, this was
Good
a good
movie.
movie.
It's a good movie. Very imaginative.
Yep. Bits of Price great in it.
Yeah. And I've hated Winona Ryder ever since for what she did to Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Swappers, feel free to chip in.
Yeah, about the same time. Flatliners. This was a really good movie that just kind of disappeared from the public consciousness, but I recommend watching it.
It's better than the remake, that's for sure.
Yeah, okay.
The remake was absolutely awful.
Ooh.
Yes, no, okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I absolutely love Flatliners when I saw it. I think I was on holiday in Florida, the first time I'd ever been to the States. And we were just looking for something to do one night, me and my parents. So we went and saw this, not knowing really what to expect. And I think there was Jacob's Ladder around at the same time.
Yeah,
and they were both great. I mean, they were both really kind of dark.
Very mind fucking movies, yeah.
Yeah. And really, really deep and a lot of layers to them, and a lot of it made you think a lot. So I really enjoyed both those.
I love the little black girl that's bullying Keeper Sutherland.
Yeah.
Okay, next one then, because there's a lot to get through.
Yeah.
Ghost.
I enjoyed this film. I thought it was a lot of fun. And,
dude, if you could bring a girl to this movie, you were guaranteed to get laid. This movie was, it's not really my thing, but it's a well-made, it was a fun movie. Whoopi Goldberg was actually hilarious in it.
Yeah.
Demi Moore was hot, and it was a perfect date movie.
I saw it with a packed audience, and I went to see it on my own because I heard a lot about it.
Did you fuck all the audience?
No. So I was sitting there, and around me was, I swear to you, it was just women, mostly women.
Yeah.
Could you smell it?
Yeah.
And then when it ended, when it came to the end where he was saying goodbye to her, all I can hear sniffles all around me. Girls crying all around me. Yeah.
See, all this is telling me is that Mega Geek needs to work on his game, because that was a target-rich environment in there.
Yeah.
You needed to
Yeah, any movie with a shirtless Patrick Swayze is going to bring in the women, and it's like Dirty Dancing too, man.
Godfather
going out with someone at the time. So.
Well, you weren't going out with them to the movie.
Yeah, well, we had a little bit of an argument.
Godfather Part 3. Never seen it.
It's a terrible movie.
Presaged Megalopolis.
Yeah. It's a terrible movie.
Hard to kill.
This is the second semi-good Steven Seagal movie. Above the Law is actually entertaining. This one starts to get up his ass, and then from there it's done.
Yeah, there's only two reasons to see this, and they both belong to Kelly LeBrock.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't so bad. It was okay.
Heart condition, what?
Never seen this one.
No idea what that is.
No, let's move on.
Internal Affairs.
This wasn't bad, man.
Yes,
Yeah. God, Richard Gere can play. He can do serious drama, and he can be a tough guy.
Yeah.
Was this pre-gerbil or post-gerbil?
Post.
Okay.
Because gerbil was way
early
on.
Movie. I remember this is not a bad movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
What a mindfuck. But how did rumors like the gerbil spread so quickly back then before the internet?
Teenage boys.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, literally, I was pointing out to my my wife and her friend how somehow we had meme culture long before there was internet, and there was just knowledge that was spread by teenage boys. And I said, I'll demonstrate this. And I was talking to her friend on the phone. I said, ask your husband what earning the Red Wings are, and don't tell me what he answers. And when she said, "Oh my God," I knew. And then I said what it was, and she goes, "How the hell did you know that?" And I was like, "Again, this is just the osmosis of teenage boys." We just
Jacob's Ladder.
Brilliant, very thoughtful, high concept movie.
These are wasn't this the same producers that did First Blood?
The producers?
Oh, that's a good question.
Kassar and Vajna.
It's Coleco, yeah.
Yeah.
Colico.
Carolco.
Yeah, that as well. Swappers, Jacob's ladder.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
was a-
really, first time I saw it, I didn't really understand it, but I was blown away by the direction and the acting and the concept. And then I kind of appreciated it a lot more years later when I saw it again. I knew what was going on. I understood it. And in that respect, it's mind-blowing movie, but it's not an easy watch, and it's really scary in a lot of ways. But it really kind of blows your mind when you think about the movie, how clever it is, and just stylish and influential as well. This movie was. This should have been in the main list of movies.
Yeah.
Really. That good.
Yeah, it's Andrew Vanya and Mario Kazer are the
Okay,
two
let's move on.
producers.
Oh, King of New York.
Great movie.
Oh.
Should have been in the
Christopher
main one. Yep.
Walken.
I don't know, but I'm thinking.
Lawrence
there's-
Fishburne and David
Yeah.
Caruso.
Yeah, excellent movie.
What's it about? Gangster stuff, maybe?
Yes.
I've
Yep,
seen it.
Well, then see it. Lord of the Flies. Speaks for itself.
Yep.
Oh, Memphis Belle. Yep.
It
Yeah.
was all right.
Yeah, bit sappy.
I probably only seen it once, but it was all right.
Yeah.
Probably could do with a revisit because I kind of like stuff like that.
I think there's some other things you need to watch first.
Yeah. Like Hunt for Red October.
Like this, postcards from the edge.
Yep.
Carrie
Princess
Fisher's,
Leia.
yeah, Carrie Fisher's biography thing was whatever.
Okay.
Yep.
Presumed
Presumed
ignorant.
innocent.
This was a good suspenseful movie. It was Scott Turow, right? Like this was a big deal when it came out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, Bonnie Bedelia, and then what's it? Virginia Madsen, smoking hot in this.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty Woman. Yeah, it was all right. Nice, fun
It's
movie.
wonderful if you're
Oh,
I
a
liked
woman.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was huge.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, it was had to be in like the top 3 grossing films of that year, man.
Gear in
This
2
movie was-
movies. Yeah, Gear 2 movies.
Yeah. Well, so was Joe Pesci, Home Alone, and Goodfellas,
Goodfellas.
and Arnold.
Problem Child.
Oh, God.
Did I
Never
even
seen
hear of
it.
this?
Never seen
Yeah, it's got a John Ritter, I think.
Okay.
It
He's
was-
usually likable.
Yeah, it's just crap. And again, what I know is that Hamlet's not on this.
Yeah.
Quick
Yeah, we haven't seen Awakenings yet either. And
Quick
that
change.
movie
Oh,
was-
yeah. Ooh,
no.
I have no idea.
No. Oh,
All right,
Robocop
I will defend
2.
this movie.
It's a lot better now than
No, it was good then too.
was it?
So again, it's kind of the we're gonna do it again, but this is far more edgier. In talking about like the drugs, you have the kid that they kill. You know, is also killing other people. The idea that they're trying to make another Murphy, but they can't find it, and so Omnicorp decides, okay, here we go. But you have HR decide to weigh in with their psychologist bullshit. So they had 87 things to RoboCop, so he's absolutely confused and shooting people that are smoking. And meanwhile, people are doing assaults or whatever. It is a great parody of the safety culture that we've come to know and love. Also, you have Detroit having to do a marathon or a telethon to try and raise money. And Omnicorp just goes, no, we'll buy.
How is La Femme Nikita not been on this list?
What killed it for me is the lack of Basil Poledouris.
I mean, they kind of reuse some of the theme song and stuff out of it.
Anybody else? Robocop 2, Ian? Anybody?
I'm going to confess, I've never seen this. Is it worth watching? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this was still when we knew sequels were going to be crap, so I didn't always go see them.
Yeah, this is definitely worth the watch.
Okay. Well, you've given me 2 now, so.
Anybody before I move on? Last Kirshner's movie, by the way, yeah. Robojocks.
I I have seen this. However, this is this is rough because this is we're gonna make a movie about fighting robots and all that. So we're gonna have mecha, whatever. Yeah, but we're gonna spend $8 on it. Oh,
It's like we have real steel at home.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Fuck this movie.
Yeah, I didn't
Go
even
for
see
it.
this. Never saw it.
Ian, Rocky 5. Indeed.
Wasn't this supposed to be pretty good? Or am I thinking 6? I'm lost at
Rocky
this point.
5 is not good.
Tales from the Dark Side, the movie.
This was pretty good. This is the one? Debbie Harry is the woman, and the kid is telling her stories to try and get out from her cooking and eating him.
Yeah. Yeah, this wasn't bad.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I mean, great effects by
this is the
Jensen's group.
Yeah, this is the best version of this on film. Like, I'm surprised this one wasn't up there. This is the Elias Koteas one, right?
I'll take your word for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, where April is actually a redhead.
Yeah.
Exorcist. So the Exorcist. I. Never seen it.
Yeah, this is I saw this in theaters. This would be a great movie that not necessarily is associated with The Exorcist, which clearly is the movie they made. And then just at the end went, oh God, we have to tie these together somehow. But I was in college and we went like as a dorm floor to go see this thing. And the guy sitting next to me had this huge tub of popcorn, and the scene that everyone will know is the great jump scare from this movie. I could see it coming a mile away.
Oh, no.
And so I reached my hand up very, very quietly and subtly up near his shoulder and waited. And I knew the instant it was going to hit, and I grabbed him, and that entire popcorn bucket went up in the air, and it looked like a snowstorm in the theater. And he called me many dirty words.
On that bombshell.
This is a great movie.
Fourth, what? I've never seen this. Roy Scheider
and Jürgen Prochnow. That's a good cast.
Is it worth a watch?
Yeah, it is. It's basically the two guys on opposite sides of the wall, and kind of the wall is falling down, but they can't let it go, and so they end up they're trying to kind of start combat within this, and the system's not allowing it. The two of them just end up going at each other.
Okay,
interesting.
Craze, yeah, Craze is all right.
This is all right.
Kemp Brothers. The Witches. Space Witches.
This is a handsome one, right?
No, never seen this one.
No, I haven't heard of it, but we haven't had Misery yet, had we?
No.
So we're missing Awakenings and Misery and La Femme Nikita.
Well, we'd be here all day, wouldn't we?
We could delete a few.
11.
Yeah, we could substitute them out.
Young Guns 2. So the funny thing is, everybody kind of when they think of Young Guns, they're actually thinking about like the soundtrack from this movie, but more of the story, kind of mixing the two together.
Yeah, and no Pump Up the Volume either.
Pump up the volume. What, the Mars? Pump up the volume.
No, the great soundtrack and a really fun movie.
Normally we do 20 top movies and 20 honorables, but there is more than 20 honorables, so we could be here all day. But anyway, I think that's it. Is it? Yay! Yeah. I think that's it, folks.
Yeah, but I think we got about half of the top movies really needed to be in the we're not going to talk about them category.
Yeah, the unmentionables.
Yeah.
That is it, folks. Chat, you're wonderful. Thank you for the super chats, the interaction. What more can I say? Chat, you are wonderful. I saluted you then, even though you can't see me. Chat, we will see you next time. It's late here in the UK. It's approaching 1 a.m. So,
Well, not Z pointing out that next week we'll be doing 1990.
again. Anyway.
We have enough still.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
do.
Yeah. 1990 part 2 next week, folks. So, cheers, everybody. I'll thank the guests. Let's get them big screen. I don't know what happened to Ruin. I'm sure that Ruin sent me a message on my mobile, but the mobile's downstairs, so I'm not seeing it. So, cheers, Ruin. Thank you, Mr. Brown. Purple Vein, we'll have to wait.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. Swappers, cheers, pal.
Thanks, Mr. Brown. I really want to go off now and watch Gremlins 2, but I have Spider Noir to watch instead. So
yeah, no, God, that's what.
Oh yeah.
I've already watched the first episode of that.
Is it good?
So I would encourage watching it in color.
Really?
Yeah, because it wasn't shot for black and white. It was very much shot for that color, and the style that they're doing is not really noir so much as like 50s, 60s. So I said it was a mix of Burton and Batman 66 and a bit of Sin City and maybe Raimi. Visually it's interesting, but the editing is kind of fast. But it is like a modern person got noir described to them and they didn't really understand it well. I think there's some good there's some good story in it. The acting is very hit and miss.
Okay. Emperor, cheers, pal.
Well, it's great to be here. I wish we would have covered 1990.
We'll do the part 2 as a supplemental. Esther, cheers, pal.
I'm really worried about Ruin and the Iranian plumber. I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Make sure to give us an update.
Okay, I will.
And cheers.
Ian, are you there? Cheers, pal.
He's had enough of this shit.
Yeah, he's muted, so it means he's not in front of me.
Oh, sorry. No worries. No worries. Thank you.
And on that bombshell, I think that's it, folks.
Yeah, but think about the last couple of years in the movies we just went through, man. 1990 is still a fucking banger.
When we get towards the tail end of these TBAs, when we do movies from 2025, it's going to be a short fucking stream.
God, I hope I'm dead by then.
It's going to be a short stream. On that bombshell, folks, don't forget to leave a comment, a thumbs up, all that malarkey. We will be back at the weekend doing the entertainment shouts from the week. So that's it, folks. Take care, everybody. 10-1 here in the UK. We're going to bed. Take care, everybody.
Timing.
Okay, sorry. Are we doing Wayfarer straight after? I completely forgot. Sorry, folks.
Yeah, they're doing Excalibur 81.
Yeah, sorry, Wayfarer. I completely
Allegedly.
forgot. On that bombshell. I'll leave the link up. Take care, everybody.